Previously on Coriolis, the crew docked at Coriolis expecting answers. Instead, they walked straight into Bahani's cantina and straight into Scratch, a red-haired kid radiating pure panic. The moment they dove under the table and whispered, "Stay calm," the door blew open and in marched Coriolis guards, but not the polite, bored kind. These wore Vulcan carbines and murder in their eyes, and they were absolutely lacking any amount of chill. Bahani quietly tried to de-escalate the situation. The guards responded by pistol-whipping him and demanding the crew give up the child quickly and quietly. So, naturally, the crew did the opposite. Tables flipped, shots cracked, glass shattered. In less than a minute, the peacekeepers were either bleeding, unconscious, or very, very dead. Victory, messy, loud, and expensive. From a surviving guard, the truth spilled out. They weren't looking for criminals. They were hunting mystics, a particular mystics, whose name they were given to acquire. The purpose to drag them to the Samaritan Sanatorium, a pariah-run care facility where people suffering mystic disease end up vanishing. The guard tried to justify it as for society, his tattoos and scarification showing his fanatical devotion to the cause. Before the crew could dig deeper, the temperature in the room dropped, as did the vital signs of the guard being questioned. Judica Akaba Kasha arrived. She ignored the dead guards, brushed off the crew's concern about dense abduction, and issued a cold, formal summons. Appear before the judge. No delays, no excuses. Once she left, the crew patched up Marcus, hid the bodies creatively, and welcomed Scratch as a reluctant new ally. They revealed ties to Dent, and everything pointed towards the Samaritan Sanatorium. Now the crew debates disguises, infiltration plans, and whether to lay low on the ship or disappear into the crowds, all while the clock ticks towards their dinner date with the judge.
Today, as the adventure continues.
Room. What did we call that?
Chapel?
The chapel! The god room! The room with all the gods.
That was beautiful.
She is not, however, getting married.
Cool.
Marriage? No. And she's...
It was linked together. Okay.
No, instead of any of that, she is going to spend...
Wrong start, guys.
Woo! This is gonna happen.
Sean, do you have your magic dice up?
Oh, I can.
Maoish.
What am I rolling for you?
I'm looking at the talisman maker. It's one of my talents. It says D6 hour. Like, these are my notes, so they're terrible.
Oh,
I think it's how many hours I have to spend in the chapel to make the item?
Yes, it takes D6 hours and requires a chapel or an altar. All right, so let me roll. 3. So
All right,
it
so-
takes you 3 hours. So if you woke up at 7, it would take you until about 10 to be done with the talisman.
So that's what I'm going to attempt. Whether or not I get three uninterrupted post-sleep hours, we'll find out.
Okay, so everybody wakes up around 7. Scratch climbs down from her tree, makes her way to the chapel, and begins to work on said talisman. What is everybody else going to do when you wake up? So you have about 12 hours before you're expected at the restaurant.
Wake up. Well, I know I'm gonna be. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna walk 500 miles.
I was gonna wait.
12 meters.
And
Just 500 meters.
Yeah.
100 meters. Doesn't quite.
I don't have the right case. Something.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that. Damn it.
All right. So what do people actually do? Get this back on track.
We have some sort of kitchen thing, right?
Yeah. Again, I don't think it wasn't explicitly stated, but I see like the mess hall area in my mind. I picture it like it is on Serenity. Like there's a little kitchen and a table to eat at. That's kind of how I see it in my head. But it's never explicitly stated in the rules.
So, Marcus said, like head out to the to the eating area, sit down, get himself some food, and then pull out his comm tablet and just kind of just absentmindedly kind of go through channels, seeing if anything note comes up to him.
You seriously just
Are you
game scroll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
No,
or?
just kind of like a kind of a morning habit. Just seeing is there anything on the normal public channels, or since I've got what is it, the Com 5 unit, there's anything I guess the overall to the casual observer, he's just kind of scrolling through, listening to the news. But if kind of looking for any encrypted channel communication that might
Okay, so I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is this just an attempt to make Sean have to make up news?
Yes.
So those would be two different roles.
Mm-hmm.
One would be an observation role to see if while you're doom scrolling you catch anything.
Mm-hmm.
Another one would be a data gen role if you're trying to find anything encrypted.
Okay.
So if you want to do both of those, and then let me know how those go.
All right.
And then while you're rolling those, anybody else who would be next?
I would also head to the mess area and make some breakfast, and I guess sit at. Is there one table?
I would say more like a long table that everybody kind of sits at. Well, yeah. All right. Shaba?
Is there a workout facility? There's not a gym, so I think I'm gonna go to want to make a gym out of the cargo deck.
Just pick up crates and put them down.
Yeah, and doing incline bench and all kinds of body weight, whatever. I don't suppose there's a firing range on here yet.
I do not believe there is a firing range on your ship. No.
Oversight. It was a simple oversight. I should have asked for that beforehand. My bad. Fixer! I need a favor.
Okay, so morning calisthenics.
Yep.
All right, what did you roll?
For the check that I can actually do, observation, I got a success.
Okay.
A singular success.
Oh, and you don't have any damage in
points in damage.
Okay. So you wouldn't be able to do the encrypted channel stuff.
Okay.
You would probably need to ask somebody with data gen if you wanted that to happen.
Even though I have a fancy common 5.
That's more for communication as opposed to hacking.
Long distance communication.
You might need
it is very long distance
security tablet.
Yeah. So as you are doom scrolling, basically, you do come across Coriolis. There is still talk of the Ghazali incident because it has only been a handful of days, talking about removing wreckage and work to repair the portal, although they have no idea how long it's going to take to actually get it working again, since it was created long before they arrived, or if they can even, but they're attempting. And then you also just hear more. You come across a morning show, like a talking head morning show, arguing about the how mystics should be treated, whether they should be accepted or shunned. Just think of it just like a back and forth heated argument with each other about the treatment of mystics and what the mystic disease is doing to the third horizon, positive, negative, indifferent, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Two questions.
Yes.
Didn't the Ghazali burn up in the sun or something? Was there
the Ghazali so the Ghazali did, but there was an explosion from it, so there was wreckage from all of the other ships. There's not whole ships floating out there, but there is wreckage from the actual explosion. Yeah, because even the Ghazali, there were pieces of it that were left. It wasn't an entire working ship, and then there were all the additional vessels that were along with it.
Okay.
So yes, you are correct. The Ghazali itself did get pulled into the sun's gravitation, but there are still scattered bits and pieces.
Makes sense. And then did you just make that up on your own in like 2 seconds, or did you like pre-plan the possibility of like news shows and what would be the topics? And stuff?
No, I just made that up. I was not expecting. I was not doom scrolling. Was not on my possible things you guys would do when you woke up.
I'm just a little bit impressed that you just
thank you.
didn't even flinch.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit, you know. Until Nate decides, I'm going to spend a solid 8 hours and just watch.
I do remember the last campaign when I actually had to print out a page of book titles because you guys would always ask me what you found in libraries. So I actually had a page of book titles that I would cross off when I used them. So this isn't the first time. All right. So, Lady Imogen, what are you doing in the morning?
Lounging in bed until I start to smell
Gross.
Like,
touche. Until I start to smell food prep going on, in which case I will wander out, feeling like crap, but somehow also looking immaculate as always. Not smelling.
Sure. Say
out to the community table.
Yeah, the community table and
okay. Then Fixer.
Yeah, so I think Fixer's probably going through absent-mindedly, maybe doing a little bit of doom scrolling of his own, going through some of the cabinets in the kitchen, just being like, "You gotta fucking kidding me!"
Space beans, nothing but space beans.
And then where was your character? Where was
Marcus?
Marcus? Yeah, was he in the bridge or in the
he's sitting here in the mess hall eatery area,
the communal table area where everybody's kind of gathered.
Try to say like, you think they'd have a espresso machine or something on that shit?
Need coffee.
Just this instant grab, just makes a batch of that.
And it is exactly what you would expect. It's dehydrated, coffee-ish. All right. So
I'm sitting there watching his mini tantrum about coffee. You know, we are on a station that has anything you can imagine available. We could go out and get some real coffee.
Trust me, it's on the list, but maybe we don't, I don't know, get into another firefight. This is today. Maybe not until later.
Let me have my coffee.
I guess our last restaurant experience was not great.
No. Some of us enjoyed it.
Maybe leave a bad yell on you for that one.
Marcus kind of like rubs his side like where he was shot.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
See? He had a good time.
Well, yeah, no.
How you feel?
Good coffee would be nice. Good coffee would be nice.
So that wasn't a normal experience for a restaurant in the Rang.
Not there, can't say that.
Okay. Sips coffee, spits it back out.
Does she like, or does she go back up? I mean, like, anyway.
It is as delicate as she can manage.
I can't remember your state. Like, did you receive some sort of medical attention?
I've been healed up, right?
Yeah. Well, you got an M dose from Scratch, like on site, and then you were kind of tended to when you guys got back to the ship. So you're back at full health.
And
well, duh, we had an 8-hour rest.
So he's back at full health, and also
just a bit of trauma.
Doesn't actually have any physical wound anymore or anything. Like he's.
I mean, I would say it's a gunshot that will probably be like a little bit of scar, little tender, little scarification, but nothing too bad.
Okay, so we don't quite have the Star Trek. Ooh, everything's perfectly healed.
No.
Okay.
But we're not sticking his finger in his.
But we're not like.
You're not using like tampons to stop the blood either. You're somewhere in between.
Okay, that works.
I totally thought that's what an M dose was.
It's like it's literally what they're made for. It's just a different hole.
She's got a point.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah,
that is. That is why Rangers take them with them. All right. Anyway. All right. So I would say Scratch is going to be occupied for 3 hours. Is there anything else in particular that the rest of you would like to do during that time?
If there's no like interesting conversation going on or whatever, when I finish up breakfast, I'd probably head to the since we have a tree apparently on the ship.
An arboretum.
Yep,
An arboretum. I would probably just go walk around the arboretum and check it out.
How big is it?
Marcus would definitely not be having any interesting conversation, very just banal conversation, to make sure Egregious fucked off.
Aww.
No, Marcus would just continue just like eating whatever, like space porridge,
Space beans.
whatever we eat, space beans,
Always space beans.
eating his morning space beans, and continuing his doom scroll.
How big is
More
the
lovely
arboretum,
space
Sean?
beans.
What was that?
Do you have any idea how big the
I-
arboretum is? Like, is there like a rough estimate? Is it big enough for me to run around and
About
not?
the size of this.
It's one tree.
You can get the zoomies and run around the
I
table.
don't want to get.
Hold on. Let me give me a second, and we'll give you a guesstimate size. What? One.
No what?
Let me see. It is the exact size in meters or modules are not specified. Is a garden of green plants, small hydroponic system, possibly even fauna.
If it's big enough for animals and trees.
I wouldn't say animals, but
Maybe squirrels.
Squirrels are animals. Mice are animals.
unless you purposefully bring squirrels on, you're not going to get squirrels.
Okay.
I mean, I would say quarter of an acre. Just for shits and giggles. That's what we'll go with. Quarter of an acre. So you got a pretty decent
Space acre.
space acre.
Spaker.
Spaker.
Baker.
It's a Coriolis acre, by the way, which is different from an Earth acre.
So big enough? Would you say it's big enough to run in and not go insane?
For a period of time, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't think the area itself has any inherent defenses against insanity.
Actually, that's not true because
Yeah,
spending
but-
time in there allows you to recover mind points.
Exactly. So that's
Spending time in a chapel or an arboretum will help you recover mind points.
After
Which
the
is basically like
workout?
de-stressifying yourself.
look. Short version. After the workout, I want to find a place for Shaba to run. If it's not big enough to run, well, yeah, this picture that got put up in there, that'd be big enough to run in. That's arboretum, but it's got like 4, 5, 6 trees in there. That would be big enough to run in a few times, stop, turn around, run the other way, stop, and not lose my mind.
I would, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what he does. Otherwise, he's going to have to go run through the civilian population, then he's got to be armed, and then it's going to be a whole thing. Stop smiling. You really don't want this.
All right.
Or at least the rest of the party doesn't want this.
All right. So yes, I will say it is big enough for you to run back and forth or in circles or however you want to do that.
Perfect.
Do wind sprints for a few hours.
Figure 8. That's basically what he's going to do until he's tired, and then he's going to go see about whatever's available for food, and then coffee, and then shower, and that'll eat up probably 2 hours of Scratch's meditation time, or whatever she's doing.
Technically, it's more like arts and crafts.
that is a better
Duly noted.
verbalization.
My arts and crafts involve there. That's what I'll do to kill the other hour. I'll go clean my weapons.
There you go.
Now we know what I did the whole time.
All right, so then I will say at that time, Scratch finishes her arts and crafts session and departs the chat.
She's going to try and avoid encountering anyone else, so she can tell someone is there. She's going to try and not get found. But the main thing she's going to do is like look for like air vents or something so that she can crawl through and find secret spaces.
We did have this conversation last time. I stand by my statement that this ship is not large enough to have air vents of a large enough size for a child to crawl through them.
Really? Still?
No.
None?
It hasn't changed since last time.
Try again next time.
This is not like
I'll
the
fly him.
Ghazali might have had certain areas with
Fly him to
larger air
Coriolis.
vents, but this spaceship is not of a significant enough size to have cartoonishly large air vents.
There's no,
The Defiant?
Jeremy tube? No, not Jeremy. What the hell are the tubes called? in Star
Yeah,
Trek?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's tubes.
From
Yes.
this point on, they are Jeremy's too.
Jeremy.
And this ship has them.
Third party.
Yeah.
So the USS Trusty Dragon does not have Jeremy's tubes.
Come on, son.
All right. So then she's going to be looking for these things and apparently not finding them. But she's also going to be just mapping out the ship in her mind so that, you know, she knows the fastest way to get from point A to point B. Anywhere else that she can crawl up, even if it's not an event, if there's like, you know, I don't know, loose hanging bits and stuff from ceilings and cargo bays.
Okay. Well, I will say, over how long do you want to spend doing that?
Less than an hour, and she's gonna end up in the food area in the hopes that everyone else has already eaten and left.
Okay. I will say, so by 11, you make it back to the communal area. You have a pretty decent map of the ship in your mind. It's large, but not that big. So you're in it. There's nothing blocking you from going from different, like the storage compartments to the cabin to the bridge. Like there's nothing stopping you from exploring it. So you get a pretty decent layout of it in your mind within that hour.
Can I rifle through everyone's cabins?
What, rifle through it? Or
Do people lock your doors when you leave your rooms?
oh god, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
Of course
it's a pretty new group, so
Yes.
okay, so I guess Lady Imogen's room is currently unlocked, but I have a feeling everybody else's.
Sure.
Okay, she'll probably poke her head in and find out that it smells, because apparently that's how long Lady Imogen stayed in
I
bed.
don't know anything valuable in it, too.
Edie, I actually announced that my nerves are a little shot and I retire back to my room. And if anyone walks by, they might notice some hotboxing of Arash going on.
So it's a little insensitive. I mean, he just literally got shot. So, you know, maybe choose different.
What?
Her nerves are shot. She said he just literally got shot. So.
We're rifling and shooting. Jill and I are both committing horrible offenses. All right, so if Imogen is in her room, which I assume by that time she would be, does she react to the fact that her door opens and Scratch pops her head in?
Just kind of hi.
Are you the maid?
Sorry.
I mean, Scratch has hidden her skirts, not a maid.
All right, so Scratch is just gonna very slowly walk away from the door, like disappearing sideways quietly,
Which
and then
just fine with
If
my
you want to bring it up,
image.
if Shab is in his room, his door's not locked.
By that time, yeah, Shaba's. I would say because you would not start this exploration until about 10. So I think there's a good chance that everybody would either be retired in your room or doing something else at this time. So
okay, Scratch is not knocking. So if the door opens when she tries it, that's what she's doing first. So does anyone else have an interaction?
Like he's sitting there cleaning his. You walk in and he just kind of looks at us. Hey, kid, what are you doing?
Exploring?
Did you find anything interesting?
Not yet.
All right. Well, let me know if you see anything cool, huh?
Can do.
Yeah.
You are now her favorite person.
He just continues putting his gun together and. Okay.
all right, is anybody else in their room after those?
With the door unlocked.
With the door unlocked after that initial breakfast time? No. Okay. So all the other doors are locked one way or the other.
So she's gonna go back. If there are leftovers, she'll just eat whatever is left. Otherwise, she'll grab something small to eat. She will avoid the coffee, and she's gonna stick a couple of small tins of biscuits and things that travel well in pockets. Because when you're hungry all the time, you just sort of take food.
Okay. So I guess I should ask. So, but you guys have, how long are you guys going to be chilling on the ship? How long until something else happens? So we can.
What time are we meeting Judy?
7. You what? I'm sorry.
A 3-hour wake and bake. I'll be like about 9 to noon.
Okay, it's about noon. You're feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Definitely feeling a little bit better about this meeting with the judge. Although, yeah.
As I recall, I think I wanted to check out, like if there were like weapons dealers. There was some specific weapon that I wanted, but now I don't remember. It's like a rifle.
Yeah, I think we had a little bit of a logistics trip we wanted to go on before it got too late.
Okay.
Fixer, obviously, we already talked about coffee, wants to get some supplies for that for the ship. Was also interested in more amateurish, if possible, especially if Lady Imogen's supply is not extensive. We talked about weapons, and then also interested in personally seeing about a contact or a lead about decrypting the disk.
All right.
But that's more of like an underground separate side quest.
So you were.
He gets underground side quest? Yeah.
Well, I want to start one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Hold on, just a moment. So you did when you pulled the disc.
Yeah, it's encrypted and is currently hidden somewhere on the ship. I don't have it on my personal.
Is the emerald disc?
Yeah.
It was. Hold on, just a moment. I know.
Decrypting it was a whole thing, so it's more or less finding leads to how go about doing that rather than, oh, I just want to roll dice to decrypt now, please.
Well, because you did know. Oh, sorry.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you when you did pull the emerald disc, you did know that it was encrypted in such a way that you did not have the technology to decrypt it, that you would need to take it to, I'm trying to remember who, to the colonial agency. You would have to find because it was a colonial agency encryption, and in order to decrypt it, you would need either equipment beyond what you possessed, or you would need to take it to a colonial agency, like there are a colonial agency, I guess you'd call them like embassy type of thing, which there are on certain stations. Bring it to them and see if they would decrypt it for you or turn it in or whatever you wanted to do with it.
What's the TLDR on what is the colonial agency itself? Actually take notes.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Or if they're associated with a particular faction. Or...
I think they're part of the consortium. But hold on a second.
I remember them during the war. I know that.
Give me just a second. Colonial agency is a highly primarily defined by its role as a massive corporate arm of the Zenithian power structure. It's part of the consortium. Colonial agency is also often seen as exploitative and parasitic. Ships resources off world, pockets profit.
Okay.
Financing. Maintains an active presence in many systems and many major stations. Offices on Coriolis, Hammurabi Portal Station.
Okay. So big corporate entity. Okay.
Yeah, and it definitely is more focused on, more of a corporation.
Gotcha. Okay.
The corporate arm of the consortium. Yeah. The Colonial Agency possesses proprietary dynamic cipher decryption technology that it uses to decrypt critical data logs. The encryption is described as being unbreakable to those without the key and is handled exclusively by the agency, demonstrating its technological superiority and desire for secrecy. Which is why, when you saw that it was that decryption, you knew that you did not possess, even with your skill, you did not possess the necessary equipment to decrypt it.
Yeah, so at some point, I'll probably want to send some kind of a secret message to them to kind of ask about it. And not just like walk up to their HQ, but maybe a couple days after, wait a couple days after the ship crashed into like.
So
when
the
heat goes down a little bit.
So it'd be like are you now, or are you gonna wait?
We'll wait a little bit. I don't
Okay.
think there's a need to rush into that.
All right, knowing that's what you're gonna do when you do decide you want to send that message, let me know.
Okay.
As far as a shopping trip, are you advertising that, or are you going by yourself?
Given that like we went to one restaurant last night and there was a shootout, probably not super comfortable. But if we have a group together,
All right, is anybody going to buy supplies?
Shouting
I am.
might help me stay calm, even if we're on the
What's
radar,
your-
I can be okay.
But you're drugged out of your mind right now.
Have you ever shot while messed up?
No.
I don't believe you because
I've shot many times while I was messed up.
I'm like getting drunk and going on Amazon is such a thing.
No.
all right. So away team.
Believes him.
Like Marcus would like when like talking about like supplies and bartering in general, looking for, and if would you have mentioned anything about the disc and like looking for like ways to get more information on it? Or is that something you're keeping to yourself?
Probably keeping to itself right now. Probably
Okay.
like trying to figure out what the move there is.
Okay. Well, Marcus would still tag along. He was like, "Oh, you're looking to like, we're looking to pick up some gear, or like like do some bartering, pick up like some like whatever scrap we need to like put things together."
Yeah,
Like, I'll-
maybe make things a little more livable here and take the edge off before whatever goes
yeah,
down tonight.
I've
Unless someone
It's-
specifically comes to Shaba's room to find him.
We'll send a group email, a group chat. There you go. Through ship link. Anyone who wants to go to shopping trip, we're meeting up in the docking bay, cargo bay.
Well, basically, like, yeah, if you want to go, then just let me know what you're looking to buy. And we can we don't need to role play that.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't need.
We can skip the role playing of the shopping trip.
Can you remind me the weapon stats? Does bonus, if it has a bonus, is that like you get a 6 or
What does it say for bonus?
like bonus is either 0 or +1?
That gives an extra die, an extra 6-sided die when you roll it. So it'd be your range die plus whatever the bonus of the weapon is.
And then in it,
Initiative.
Initiative.
Some weapons will give you a bonus on your initiative.
and
really
then
nice.
the crit.
How many successes you need to do a critical damage?
Yep.
So you only need one success to hit with the weapon. Bing. But if it says crit 3, if you roll 3 successes, then you get to do a critical damage against your opponent.
If you're looking for a new piece, that Shaba guy might know a thing or two. Maybe you know your way around
That's
it.
probably true.
So
Does Shava come in with shopping?
He's probably not checking his email. He's doing stuff, and I'll explain it in detail if you open the door and make it a thing.
I don't know if he checks his email or not.
He's one of those.
What he's on the comms is so you could probably just call him if you don't want to walk into his room.
Ooh, call and not text.
He'll be in his bunk.
Yeah.
Attention, Walmart shoppers. If anyone on the ship would like to go shopping, please report to the docking bay.
Where's our AI when we need it?
Is this for real? Is this really happening?
yes, that's exactly what I need in the docking bay. Out of curiosity, I realize this is not something that I checked in with. Is Arash sold underground, or is it?
I think it's just sold, but
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it's just sold, but I realized like all the research, and I did not ask that one.
Yeah, so like basically there's vending machines with different flavors.
The vape shop.
Perfect.
There's each one vending machine. There's beverages, and then there's some snacks, and then there's ladies' undies, and then there's the Arash.
Yep. Sold normally, readily available, and consumed in certain areas. Think of it more like hookah or tobacco.
Nice. All right.
Just with
more. Think of it like alcohol in tobacco form.
in its descriptions, it is both an upper and a downer. So
And it's not cheap.
yeah.
A tiny amount of Arash costs 25 per.
Orange go burr.
Absolutely.
All right.
So I will say, I mean, you guys have really the big thing is if there's any technology or weapons that you want that would go beyond the normal, you're gonna have to check and see if you can get them. If it's just normal items, then I would just assume you have them and we'll work out the bird later. Like, if you're gonna buy some Arash, we don't need to hash that out right now. But
Question.
yes.
Is coffee considered a weapon or a technology?
No. It is nectar of the gods.
I was gonna say these people have obviously never met.
Nectar of the ice. So, no, for those things, like I said, when it comes to just like food and basic supplies like that, if you all want to just like shoot me something in Discord, I'll shoot you back like sometime between now and next session how much it costs, because it's not going to be insanely expensive. But again, armor, weapons, especially if it's of a interesting variety, we're gonna have to figure that out because not everything is for sale, and then those prices are going to be more specific.
Push for a fancier coffee shop on one of the upper rings for us to supply our ship with.
Like actual coffee, not space coffee.
Yeah, like,
not space beans.
Yeah, no, we're talking like I'm pushing, like I am dragging us up for the stuff that other people might not want to toss the money down on, but I'm being very adamant that like no, you guys.
And Marcus is all about this. He's like the more expensive we're looking to go, the more he's like, all right, I can, like, let's negotiate about this. We can bring this, like, yeah, like I'm gonna get the most expensive stuff. I'm gonna give her the cheapest. Yeah.
When the group chat goes out, Scratch is gonna message Marcus directly and suggest that he might want to pick up some more med kits. Just, as the person who did get shot, he's the most likely to do it.
To get shot again. Thanks, Scratch.
Just so you know, M doses, I'll tell you, they're 200 bird.
Nice.
Like I said, everybody's got like a few thousand bird. So again, I'm not too worried about running out of money.
I
had written down 15,000. I don't know if that's just me or the group.
That's just you.
I know everybody started with a certain amount of burr as well, and then I think it was 7,500.
I thought it was 500 if you're the lowest reputation or whatever.
Okay. What was that, Scratch?
I think it was 500 if you started with the lowest reputation, and then like I got through my equipment, my starting equipment, I got an additional 500.
Yeah, and then I know the payment for trying to remember how much
We got 666 per from cargo. For cargo.
Okay, and then I know you guys got paid for the Ghazali mission when the Legion.
500 each.
There we go.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait, really?
It was 75. Legion bird tag gave us 7,500, and then we had to split the other thing for 66.
Yes.
Oh, and then you guys did get paid by Miss Moneybags to move the crates.
Yep.
That's what the 66.
Yeah, because it was split between all of you.
I mean, if you want to tell us we got 66 somewhere else, I'm okay with that.
No, just so you guys got 7,500 for the mission.
Yep.
And then 66 for.
Yep. And then whatever your personal funds are.
Yeah. So everybody should have at least the 13,000.
Sean.
Yes.
Did you ever get back to me on how much I actually need to have?
I don't think I did.
Okay. Good. So I didn't miss it. You did.
No, I did. So remind me of that.
Damn it! Now remind him again.
Yep.
Now it's on me. It's not on me.
I don't have anything going on between sessions.
I
I don't have any campaign prep going on or anything like that.
Sorry, what was that amount we should all have roughly?
At least 13. Actually 14.
14,000?
Yeah. Yeah, so you got 7,500 for the Ghazali trip.
Okay.
And then everybody got 66 as your cut for moving the special cargo.
Yep.
For Maven Moneybags.
So I did buy a security tablet, so I'm subtracting that.
Yep.
Because I wasn't tracking my monies here, but now I will be. Thank you.
So Egregious is hoping to find an accelerator carbine or an accelerator rifle.
Wait, did you make it 7,500 or 75,000?
100.
Okay.
I think the accelerators are restricted.
Yeah.
Yes, they are restricted.
Okay.
So in order to buy restricted, you need the restricted talent.
Okay.
There is a talent you can get which will allow you to purchase restricted weapons, but
how does one acquire an additional talent?
by spending 5 experience points.
Wow. Okay.
Which you all should have. The last session, you all should have gotten your. You all should have 10 altogether.
Yeah.
So you should have gotten your second round of 5 experience
Oh.
after the last session. So you will have an additional
Guess
experience.
what Lars' spending is on right now.
Oh, so I could use those 5 rather than getting a point. I could use it to get a talent.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And you can also if you want a cybernetic implant, if you spend your 5 experience points plus fur, you can get a cybernetic implant as your talent.
Oh, interesting.
Promise not to make fun of.
So again, you guys don't need to do that right now, but everybody should have, because everybody except Bill used it the first time you got your first 5, so now you have your second 5.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to do your second level up.
I'm also going to assume that Scratch does not have that at least 13,000 burr because she just got here.
She was not part of the Ghazali mission, yes. So Scratch only has what Scratch started. And the group did not get
She seems
Big
pretty
McLarge Huge's cut because the Legion was giving them directly to the individuals, and he was not there. He had left prior to that.
Also, while people are reading and doing what they're doing, while they're shopping, Scratch is back in the chapel, not getting married and doing arts and crafts.
Oh, a second round?
Sure, why not?
Well, she's got the time.
All right, well, hold on. Let me roll that talisman maker for you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a 6. That's not the time.
Ouch. Well, that's the time it takes. So
that would put you until 5 in the afternoon.
And we don't have to meet Judy until 7, right?
7, yes.
Nice.
Okay. So that's what I'm doing.
But I will say it will, from your ship, because the restaurant is at the very top of the spire. It would probably take you a solid hour to get there from your ship.
I got an hour to spare.
You're leaving the ship at 6 o'clock.
Actually, hold on. While everybody's doing your shopping lists, let me see.
Thought I was broke. Who was I?
Yeah, we'll say an hour. It'll probably take more than that.
Question.
Yes.
The licensed talent says you can buy equipment and own it, but you're still not necessarily allowed to carry it everywhere.
Yes, because it would be restricted. So
like on Coriolis, just in general, would you be able to carry restricted weapons or no?
not in general. Those would be ones like if you wanted to carry it on Coriolis, you probably want to have it hidden in some fashion if you had a restricted weapon, because being able to purchase them doesn't mean you are technically able to have them. Like if the Coriolis guards saw somebody with an accelerator rifle, they would probably stop you and hassle you and wouldn't be very happy about it.
That makes that seem much less useful. Okay.
Well, you can still buy them and you can still have them on you. You just wouldn't like open carry it. Like you're not gonna. You can conceal carry, but I'm not walking through Walmart with a minigun in Madison.
What? I mean,
you might be able to. You might be able to.
Have you seen some people in Walmart?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you might be able to figure a way out.
So that's kind of where I would compare it to. Like I can open carry a pistol or even a rifle, but I'm not going to open carry a bazooka. Well, so I'm not going to. I didn't say somebody else could.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a skill issue, Sean.
Sounds like you're just a pussy.
In fact, I think we need to mock up a couple bazookas, Mock,
Nothing
not
could
real,
go wrong.
mock,
Nothing could go wrong.
and just see how many of us can actually walk through and not get
All right. Well, I'm gonna go while everybody's finishing their shopping list. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
fine, bye.
Oh.
Bravo.
Discord.
Perfect. It's a training.
Not pictured. The bank teller shitting their pants.
No, that's clearly a fast food joint.
Yeah, that was
It's got to be. I'm pretty sure that's a training AT4 because of the yellow band. Not that I'm retired military. Or anything.
Yeah, right.
And if I'm not mistaken, this somebody going through a fast food place
Yeah.
on one of the posts.
That was
One of
actually
those stupid things where I screwed up and now I got to carry this stupid dummy thing everywhere I go. I will never leave my weapon again. Probably good. You probably shouldn't leave weapons just lying around. Small children crawl out of trees and take them.
Children.
All right. So, coffee machine, more amateurish. That's on my list.
Yes. Irish and nice coffee, and I'm taking.
I'll take.
Especially since I'm dragging y'all up to the upper room for the coffee.
We'll take your word on what machine to get.
I am doing some serious browsing in comfy fashion.
Well, if anyone else is wrapping up, so I'm trying to find how you actually spend your experience points. I understand the talent thing now.
All right. So you can spend 5 experience points to add 1 to your skill,
Yeah.
or you can spend 5 experience points to get a talent, or you can spend 5 experience points in cash to get a cybernetic implant.
Yep. Cybernetic.
But your attribute, you cannot raise those with spending experience.
And all the cool talents give you darkness points.
Yeah. Oh wait. Boo.
Damn straight they do.
Yeah. So if I were to purchase a restricted weapon, is it difficult to hide? Like, would I generally be able to walk around with it? And
I would say are you purchasing a rifle or a pistol?
a rifle or a carbine?
Whoa. That was a gorilla noise right there.
Did we not just leave Romney Station?
Somebody wants to go back.
Chaba is shopping for guns. Do-it-yourself portable range manager. Delivery address. What's the ship's name again?
USS Trusty Dragon.
Well, I noticed nobody has used the spreadsheet I sent to give us because we did decide it will have different names.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just
unlimited shit show, Trusty Dragon.
Just for ease of for ease and fun, I will say it will be relatively easy for you to hide it on yourself. However, like the firefight you just had at Bahani's Cantina, if you were to use a restricted weapon, in an area where it is not permitted, you're going to draw more attention to yourself and up the chances. Because like if the Coriolis guard would have come and you were using a restricted weapon, they might have turned on you instead of helping you, kind of thing. So we'll call it kind of. I will say it'll be easy to hide on your person, but it could lead to complications if
times like that, just remember, drawing attention is something that Cap really likes. She likes having all kinds of attention. She wants to be the center of attention, so definitely get it.
That's true. So I guess it probably depends a little bit on our choices, but how much of the campaign are we likely to spend in civilized, restricted areas as opposed to?
That is totally going to depend on you guys.
Never.
I can't answer beyond that. Can't / more.
Mr. DM, sir, I would like to spend 5 experience points to upgrade one of my skills from a 2 to a 3. Is that allowed?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, which one?
Up to a 3.
Range from 2 to 3.
Ah, now we can almost shoot as good as I can. Son of a bitch. Hey, I want to go from 3 to 4.
All right,
No,
you have
no,
been
no.
upgraded from 2 to 3.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Can I go?
And what was that?
Can I go to 4?
If you want to spend your experience on that.
I will get back to you by the end of the week.
Figured getting a little shootout in the last.
That's not your rule.
I mean, I could do something else, but I was just, wanted to make sure I could look after myself. But,
You want to be able to stand in the back and go pew pew with everybody else.
Yeah, I stand in the back and shoot long range. Everyone else is up front doing stuff. He's behind me.
I'm up front getting shot.
All
right.
No, you were in back
I'm in
getting shot.
danger.
Danger.
Stand in the back and persuade.
I'll be
You would
diplomatic.
dampen
I'm
a little
gonna
bit.
I'm gonna bump my observation instead. How about that?
Oh,
How about that?
how about that?
Alright, just for the hell of it, because it sounds kind of fun, I'm gonna choose the licensed talent.
Okay.
That's fun. Points.
Okay, then what are you going to be buying?
And then I'm gonna look for a accelerator, carbine, or rifle. I don't know how readily available either of those are, or if I'm likely to have the choice between the two. Or
As long as you're looking that stuff up, look a little deeper and look at the accelerator sniper variant. I'm asking for a friend.
is that the one with the like 4 names or
Just says accelerator sniper variant.
Oh.
Range say extreme. I like the extreme. Extreme is good. Crit 1. What? What?
Well, the accelerator rifle also has extreme.
Fine.
Um,
what's
the
I like these ones that come with
Destra
tripods.
Parax, is that what you're looking at? Mr. Parax.
Apparently this has slightly better
All right, so there's accelerated pistol, which there are 3. Accelerator carbines, of which there are 2.
I have 2.
And accelerator rifles, of which there are 2. And then an accelerator launcher.
What? Wait, tell me more about that.
Are you looking at the Coriolis Reloaded
No, I'm
weapons? Or the Coriolis Reloaded book?
Oh, no, I am not. Should I be looking at that?
Yes, because we're using the Reloaded.
I don't have it in front of me, so
Yeah, I have that.
It's in the handouts.
it is not.
Accelerator launcher is heavy, so it's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, I think
Damn
it's
it.
up. Oh, no, there it is.
And then the accelerator rifle, stream range, scope, slow. Carbine, which is long range and slow.
So in combat, what would be the practical difference between firing the carbine and firing the rifle?
Distance. Long range versus extreme range.
Yeah, I mean, if we're in a bar fight again,
Yeah.
you don't want.
No, Bill's right. The rifle is more of think of a sniper rifle
Right.
versus a hunting rifle.
Like you guys are planning on meeting in this square, and I'll be up in the rafters,
So
up in the back, and
As I recall, last time you
I
said
just have a mental image of like a sniper rifle.
it's okay to use a higher
Or
range
sat up
weapon
with
in
the-
a shorter
with the
range.
table.
Yes, there's no negative. There would be no negative from using a long range, as long as it's not adjacent. Like if you're using your hunting rifle to shoot somebody standing next to you, I think there's a -1 penalty to that. But otherwise, no, there's no negative to doing that.
I mean,
What's AP?
Action points. Wait, AP.
Here we go.
Armor piercing. How much armor it ignores.
Okay. So yeah, I was looking at the old.
Yeah, because if they have if it's AP of 2, that means it ignores 2 armor that you're shooting at. And with the Coriolis Reloaded armor guidelines, the armor is automatically applied to the damage. What'd you get?
Some Kirkland scotch. Oh, scotch. I love scotch. Scotch. Here it goes now.
Down to my belly.
Carl, come home.
Okay, and then what does slow mean versus not slow?
How many times you can shoot?
Short busters.
I think it takes your fast and slow action. But let me verify it for you. The weapon can only be used for 1 attack every round. So in normally you have your sorry, Tammy. Normally you have your slow action and a fast action. You got one of each. And you can use your slow action to do a ranged attack, and use your fast action to do a hurried ranged attack,
which is a -2.
Yeah, a slow weapon you can only fire once a round, regardless of what else you do, because it takes so long to pop another one in the chamber.
Or reacquire target.
Yeah, or however you want to justify it for RP purposes. You can't do that quick action, and it also does not allow you to do the rapid fire.
But
It
that
takes too
also
long to pop and lock it.
It does.
also allows you to take that quick action to use as your aim.
To aim, which gives you a +2, I believe.
Correct.
Hey, Sean,
Yes.
I want that snatch.
do some science. Put your microphone on the table and continue talking for a few minutes.
Okay.
It makes no difference.
Well, we'll see. It'll probably make a little bit of a difference, but I'm sure I'm getting a little bit on these. So is that better?
It's a minor difference if there's any. So feel free to do what's comfortable. If you get tired of holding the thing up, you don't have to keep doing it.
Okay. So I shouldn't double twist
No,
it?
you look
Just
good
not-
doing it, holding on your face.
Right here?
Yep.
Like this?
Yeah.
Like that?
If
Is
you
it
could
better?
just
No, hey,
open that out. No.
it's like moving it like this the entire time you're talking.
Nothing bad could happen.
Ooh, and a big screen. Like an entire wall. Yes. Shaba didn't apparently get picked up by these guys. No one actually drug him out of his room or called him. So he's in his room shopping the net. And he's like, oh, I want that entire wall to be one screen. And I want a visual program that lets me pick different planets and just imagine as if I were there.
So comparing the carbine and the rifle, they seem like they're on paper are almost identical,
Almost.
except that the rifle has a scope and is extreme range. It's also more expensive.
Yes and yes. I think the scope actually. Let me see. I think the scope might give a bonus.
Lars,
Yes.
is that realm up still? Is that realm still up for grabs? Words.
Words mean things.
Yes. Help yourself to anything, then.
No.
Yes. Scope gives a +1 modifier. So you can shoot farther, and you get a +1 modifier in addition to everything else.
And there's no disadvantage at short range.
As long as you are not adjacent.
Okay. Then I will attempt to find an accelerator rifle. I don't know if there will actually be one or not.
Roll a d6 for me. Just a plain
7?
One.
You get a 7 on
One?
6.
You actually, so everybody goes shopping. You go shopping with everybody. You kind of like, I need to go to the bathroom, and then you kind of break off on your own. And I need to go to the little pilot's room, and then you manage to like find a dark alley, and you do find somebody who does sell an accelerator rifle, accelerator carbine. Rifle. You do find somebody who sells an accelerator rifle, and it will cost you, because of the wear and the time, 3,500.
And do they check my license or whatever?
They verify that you have because you have the restricted tag, you are able to get into the places you need to get into to purchase this rifle. Sweet talk. Show the credentials you need to show to the right person in order to purchase it.
I will buy it. Will they throw in a free bag or something to help me hide my accelerator?
That's another 500.
Like, so if I buy
Unless you get the pink fluffy one.
walking out of the shop without guards immediately seeing.
Like I said, we're not gonna have you roll for like stealth or anything like that on a regular basis. I will just say, as long as you are not using it, you are able to handle it and store it in such a way as though it doesn't make anybody think it's anything different than a normal carbine rifle.
Okay.
It's if you pull it out and use it, aim it, threaten, then you are risking people seeing that you have something that you shouldn't have in a location you shouldn't have.
Okay. So yes, I will purchase that then.
So the accelerator or rifle, all right.
Where can you find a wonderful Oreo?
Nards.
The blueberry are just amazing.
Are they?
I think so.
I preferred the apple ones.
All rifle, 1 bonus, 3 damage, 1 crit. Extreme range.
See the sheet no longer. The sheet is not updated to the new stats.
All right, I will say, because of the size, like you can't carry the Vulcan carbine and the rifle at the same time.
That makes sense.
You can still carry your pistol, but you won't be able to carry the carbine and the rifle at the same time.
Encumbrance? What the?
Not encumbrance. Common sense.
What do you mean I can't carry a spare ship on my back? It's just a shuttle.
Like, what do you mean my ship can't carry another ship on its ship?
My,
Yo, dog, I heard you like ships.
my inside the ship. The shuttle has a shuttle is inside the second ship.
And the escape pod has an escape pod.
Yeah. And inside is that my personal EAV.
All right. Is there anything else like above and beyond normal things that people would like to purchase over here? Otherwise, like I said, just assume you're buying what you're writing down and just send me the list of things you buy, and I'll send you the cost, and we'll figure that out later.
Oh, that's it. That's not
Good.
okay.
The
I
MDOS
have-
vending machine sounds like a good idea, so
Yes, Tammy?
picking up on those.
I have a question for Imogen and Fixer specifically. As Imogen's leading folks up the fancy lady towers to the fancy lady shops, if a coffee tree seedling was available, would Fixer buy it? Because we do have an arboretum. Like, you can do this. For all I know, there's an entire vendor that's got nothing but fluffy rabbit birds that fly and coo and purr, and you could get one and put it in the arboretum.
Well, I guess that begets a really good question. What is the biome of Arboretum? Because
Yeah, what's the soil like?
yeah, right. Like, I mean, if it's not a tropical biome, then would be absolutely no point.
There's like 3 different chunks according to that picture Sean showed us, so we can probably vary it a little bit. More water on this side, a little less on this side, a little bit more acidity on this side.
Tropical biome.
I don't think Fixer would be buying plants.
Yeah, like Imogen would have.
I rolled for it to see if it was a secret gardener. I didn't get a result.
Might know that, but honestly, I would really
No,
that would be something that like maybe she came across like in a book or like in urban legend or something.
I think Fixer would be like, I hate seeing
Yeah, that's one of those things.
Get to my.
The cost
It's course.
return ratio.
Whatever that
was
is.
good enough.
Yep.
It was
Course,
good, and I'm
gets
glad I
everywhere.
tried it, but I'll never buy it again.
If someone could just turn these trees voxel, Fixer would care so much more.
Why is that tree blinking? Fixer!
You gotta kick the holographic projector at the base.
Now I'm just imagining Fixer going up there and just being like, hey.
Hey.
Damn it.
All right, are we done shopping?
I think we're good.
We've
I hear.
done stuff.
I have not even begun.
I think plants might be on the future shopping list, but for now, I don't think we're shopping around at the plant store.
Stop agreeing up with something.
Yeah.
Some coffee, some cocoa plants.
Cocoa Puffs?
What are the chances I stumble across somebody, a vendor who just wants to, get rid of, on discount, some Scarabaeus armor?
Probably on a discount, 0.
Damn it! Okay, what about, just having it?
Is that restricted? Is it restricted?
I believe it is. Hold on.
If it is, then
Oh,
no.
it doesn't tell me if it's restricted.
Yeah,
Just
just realized.
tells me really good.
Damn it. Damn it.
All right, fine.
What kind of?
Me?
SCARA, Scara, BAEUS, Baeus, Scarabaeus armor. It's only 10,000 bird plus.
Scarabaeus.
Lifting that plus and
Scarabaeus.
There's a heavy armor for 10,000.
Heavy armor does how much protection?
I don't see Scarabaeus, but heavy armor is 6 damage reduction.
Never mind, I already have that.
And 1 extra feature. Scarabaeus. Oh, Scarabaeus.
This is amazing. Like this. I'm just sharing this Discord because this is what came up when I looked for Scarabaeus. It's
God.
what
What the hell's gonna come up for that?
Don't look!
It's not even like it just.
Oh,
What's a scarab?
Yeah.
Scarab. It's Cabajo.
Unos caballeros de llama.
Actually, the blueberry ones are pretty good.
I told you. I say you so.
I'll see you day good.
You know, like I was surprised. Like
All right. Well,
I think we're done.
you can keep looking. Let me know if you find something.
But before we go too far from here, does anyone have an iPhone handy with Siri enabled?
Oh Lord.
No.
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 If you tell Siri, I see a little silhouette of a man, things will happen that are fun.
Oh, Lord.
Keep going on.
Scaramouche. Does she do the
Fandango.
Fandango?
Send a bolt of lightning.
Very,
very frightening.
very frightening.
That just always makes me go like it makes me think of the like noir version of that.
Noir is in black.
Yes.
It just makes you think of Wayne's World.
Lightning. Very, very frightening me.
All right, so you have a successful shopping trip, whatever you deemed to purchase.
What time did they make it back to the ship?
Yeah.
So you would have left
Sorry.
about 11-ish. Bill, roll a d6 for him.
4.
4. Make it back around 3.
Pretty close.
So they make it back around 3. You are still working on your arts and craft project when they return.
Did you get your fancy armor?
No.
No.
Turns out I already had the good stuff. It's terrible.
No upgrades on the station.
No upgrades.
All right. So again, if you guys are going to the restaurant, it'll take you about an hour, so you need to leave by 6. So everybody else has about 3 hours. Scratch will have 1 hour.
Did my
prior
video?
to-
Did my video wall show up yet?
Did you do it on Prime? Space Prime.
I mean, whatever was available.
2 to 6 business weeks for delivery.
Hell no, immediate delivery. I got the monies. They fucking get it to me. I wanted them to deliver it fast. I'll have it installed and fine tuned by people. I know. Just hang it on the wall, or make it the wall. Make it the wall. Fixer. I need a thing.
We need some serious time on this project.
During
Fine.
that time, Egregious would shower, and I have no idea what he has for clothes, but try to look somewhat presentable.
The fanciest clothes you own.
I also want to steal a sign or the docking bay somewhere. There's got to be says "keep right." You know. I think that's something to put in my room.
Imogen's gonna do a very similar thing. Even though she already looks immaculate as far as anyone can tell, she spends hours prepping for this meeting.
It
And
looks immaculate.
yeah, exactly. Like like when she comes back, like literal like ding, sparks like, coming off her clothes, and like it's just like one of those like how the fuck.
Shabba puts on his best and only trench coat.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
It's buttoned up, and he's just waiting for this chance.
Go to Frisket. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
I get
I'm
my
sorry,
new
sir. You're
market for
you're not allowed to wear coats in this establishment.
The concealed carry on this man is out of this world.
That does raise a good RP question. Is there a dress code at this restaurant we're going to?
I'm going to say no.
Whoa,
It is- it is-
what if you
it
say
is-
yes, but not if you're called there by Judy?
Yeah.
Duty.
Yeah.
So the DM might say no, but
Fuck's
Imogen
sake.
says that life has a dress code.
Yeah, but no.
I'm totally gonna picture Judge Judy.
More like Judge Duty.
Do we legitimately know anything about the restaurant already? Was that stated? Is it
You
a
know
place
that it
rough and
is.
tumble? Can you walk in with like armor on? Is it?
I will say that while Lady Imogen, this is like the preeminent restaurant on the entire station. It is at the top of the spire, so it is at the uppermost part of the station. So this is the restaurant.
Yeah, I have been there, but I am also still impressed by it.
You would know that armor and weapons are not allowed inside.
Oh, so when Shaba comes out and walks past her room wearing his armor and his trench coat that says LLTB on the back of it.
No!
What?
We're trying this again.
Try what again?
Your outfit.
What's wrong with it?
Everything.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all,
Sorry.
what do you want me to wear?
I know that's your lack of fashion sense talking. It's okay.
Judy.
Seriously? It's a trench coat. It's my armor. I wear armor.
This place does not allow armor.
But you need a bodyguard. And the bodyguard.
No, the bodyguards don't get to wear armor.
Well, what the fuck do they wear?
They wear suits. Really?
They have armored suits? Fuck! I should have been looking for that.
They're just suits. So apparently I have decided we are going to do a very quick little shopping spree to the closest, like, Kohl's equivalent, because I'm guessing that's his price range. A little better than the Walmart.
Remember that first of all?
God, everything's 5% off.
One more time. You know what? Make it 2 more times.
So I'm actually at this point, after seeing this, I call everybody together so I can do a bit of an outfit check on everybody.
What time is this? Because there's a good chance Scratch is not going to show up for it.
Like I don't announce what it's for. I just say like, okay, like when you're like, come here, we're meeting here.
It's like an hour to go. We all meet at the cargo bay to leave, and it's like trench coat.
Yeah. And so like on our way, we are stopped by some,
Fine.
All right, so
the armor.
just
Shaba gets rid of his armor, leaves the trench coat, comes back in his flight suit with the top half, down around his waist, wearing a red t-shirt that says "Fly the Friendly" on the back.
Damn it.
Better?
There's probably Kohl's on the way to the restaurant. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's
Space cool.
This is
yeah.
what I
We're
have.
gonna be swinging.
I have some dungarees and a muscle shirt.
so nice clothes.
Well, the dungarees are good. Put those on. Put the muscle shirt on, and then we will pick you up a nice shirt to go over those, and that will be more presentable.
What's
Scratch,
All right, so nice clothes
fine, Cat?
for
What's your
maintaining social status start at 1,000 birr.
yeah, and Scratch comes out in what appears to be stolen curtains and a trench coat that has been cut off so that it doesn't drag on the floor.
Imogen like dies. Like she's just.
I'll wear it, Cap. But you're fucking pain.
To avoid embarrassment, yeah, I think I am buying 1, 2, 3, 4 sets, 5 sets of decent. Does anyone know? You have some already, don't you?
I would have some.
I
don't know what I would have.
I don't think you would have like nice clothes.
Probably
Like
not.
what she's thinking.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, so yeah, no,
So there'd be 4 sets of nice
I
clothes.
4K to get my.
And like,
Did
I
she
think,
really do that?
Marcus would realizing like,
Thank
oh,
you,
this
Captain.
is an important event. We all need to look our finest. So like, he'd try to,
Is it nice?
as we
clothes
all
or
go
nice
to a
clothes?
place to get
Clothes.
these fineries, try to
Big
like
clothes.
talk down like the price of it. Just be like, oh, like Halo.
You know what? Give me before. Okay, everybody gets the clothes. Why
The
don't
bulk
you
discount.
give me
I don't know
a
shit between the suits.
manipulation check?
It's 1,000.
It's whatever your
Did you say everyone or just Marcus?
It'll be whatever.
just Marcus
It was the
manipulation.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Oh,
Let's even think about
that's
that.
beautiful because I get to roll 8 dice for that.
And what do we get?
Let's find out.
Wow, it seems so low.
Shut up.
I'm gonna give a little bitch.
We get 2 6s.
2. Okay, you are able to talk the person down to.
Because you're buying in bulk.
Yeah, we'll say-
What really quick? What constitutes a critical success?
For this, they're real 3.
A 3.
Three successes is a critical
Can-
success.
Can I use my gambler's trait or scene? I believe it is to make
No way.
that roll a critical success.
What does that trait say?
It is auto crit success on skill is the talent, and it's the gambler's boon, I believe it is. It was whatever I could pick my two talents.
The gambler's talent, you get critical lucky, you can choose an automatic critical success on a skill test of your choice. It counts as if you had rolled 3 6s. If it is an advanced skill, you still need a level of at least 1 in that skill to.
Did you know this?
But
to
I've
save
got
the
3 in manipulation.
captain a few bucks?
What's up?
Do you know this to save the rich captain a few bucks?
If it's since it is a critical success, I will say that you talked him into the buy 3 get 1 free.
Ooh.
So
So,
I thought you were gonna say
Scratch getting new clothes here, or just the adults?
No,
just the adults.
scratch you. Scratch you.
I thought,
Scratch
Sorry.
like pigtails and those like flowers in your hair. And, oh, you look so cute.
Well, I was actually gonna say, if Scratch is getting clothes, she would absolutely attempt to assist in Marcus's efforts by just really, really like subtly getting extra dirt and like putting it on her cheek, like so she looks more waif-like and she can open her eyes real wide. Would that be allowed as an assistant?
Since he already critical successed it, I will say that there's no need to.
She does it anyway for fun then.
It seems like thematically, like, okay, we'll throw in a kid's pair for.
Yeah. And a kid's
Well, that's
tail.
you know what that's what it is. They see Scratch looking waif-like and they're like, oh god, this poor child. You know what? If you buy the 3 adults, we will give you the child's clothes for free.
I kind of have thought you're gonna be like, he goes into this long thing trying to convince you, and you're like, there's a coupon.
Yeah.
Wait, we bail out 20%.
You spend 10 minutes. You spend 10 minutes with your best manipulation and convincing, and he just like reaches behind and like scans a coupon. Like,
What else?
but yes, so you do get one of the outfits for free, and everybody is decked out in nice clothes, not like top of the line because it starts at 1,000 and goes to like 20,000.
Yeah.
For
Still, I could get a decent pair of slacks and a sports coat for 1,000, right?
yeah, that's what would be
Yeah.
considered. That's the lowest end
Or
of what
a
would be
really,
considered nice.
really nice trench coat.
It is the nicest
No.
trench coat ever seen.
She's buying. I told her I'd wear it, and all of a sudden, Shao's attitude has changed a lot. He's quieter. He's standing more professionally. He's actually stepped behind her and stepped to the right.
Clothes maketh the man.
I mean,
Manners maketh man.
have you seen somebody go from like their normal grunge clothes to like dressed up? Like you really do a posture change when you do that.
Well, he's also had several jobs where he's a contractor.
Do the dress up is a thing.
So Scratch is gonna see him do this, and she's gonna like lean in and ask him. So now that we've got our costumes, she's gonna call them costumes. They're not clothes, they're costumes. Now that we've got costumes, what's our motivation here? Am I can do sad, I can do sick. What are we looking for?
I'll let you know when we know for sure. But right now, just enjoy the clothes and keep your eyes out.
These clothes are terrible. I will never enjoy these. Try again. I assume she's wearing something frilly. People like to put cute kids in frilly things.
People like to put. Oh god, I fucking hated it. But yes, people like to put cute kids in frilly.
If Marcus had anything to do with it, he would select a very dapper suit for Scratch.
Scratch would love that so much. Can Scratch get away with that, Imogen, since you're kind of in charge?
I would say yes, actually, especially since Imogen is less traditional than your average.
Yeah, she's wearing a
French
pantsuit anyway. It's all good.
Like,
Oh, sweet. Okay, so Scratch then
you're
basically
pretty
just
mad at
mimics
her.
exactly what Shaba's doing. Like the whole like standing back, acting like a little bodyguard, like behind.
Shaba can't help but smile.
Oh.
And additionally, by the way, somewhere before this, Scratch leans over to Shaba and hands him. I'm gonna call it a talisman because that's really what it is. But it looks like a piece of jewelry that's been made from like a spent bullet casing and 3 gears, 2 of which are so rusted that they're missing teeth. And she says, "This'll help you. You can only use it once." And it looks obviously like you can only use it once because if you were to like hold it too tightly, it would just crush and get destroyed.
Is it just like a little thing?
Yeah, it's itty bitty. Yep, itty bitty.
onto my lapel.
I mean, you
So
can,
what you have now is anytime you do a skill test, you may add 1d6 to it.
Oh, I just want to know if I could pin it to my lapel.
You can pin anything to your lapel with enough practice and patience.
There you go.
Enough determination.
kind of like
I mean,
how this
I think it's up to the DM whether or not you get sepsis or anything
Back
else.
same thing.
Well, sorry, what was that, Scratch?
Sorry, I think it's up to the DM whether or not you get like sepsis or some sort of like, rusty iron debuff from doing that. But yeah.
It's on the suit. Okay, if it looks that bad, I'll just put it in my pocket and the inside of it, or whatever.
But yeah, for your own knowledge, just know that when you do a skill test, you have a +1, and then that item will break and cannot be used again.
Okay.
All right, so after the clothes are purchased and everybody is dressed, I would say it's about 5:30 at this point is what we'll go with. All right, so you guys are admiring each other's new outfits and how dapper everybody looks. But Scratch and Lady Imogen, you are immediately hit with a crushing headache, migraine level headache, and a ringing in your ears. You each become disoriented and fall to the ground, gripping your head. I need both of you to roll a mystic check for me.
Before she even has a chance to fall, can I grab her elbow and assist her? It's my job. Job.
Can you assist us both? Because I think that would be funnier.
Give me a.
I'll give you whatever.
You can give me pick observation or dexterity and give me a check.
catch Imogen by the arm and
Just let Scratch
by the
drop.
head. You're just like,
I was like thinking
Pigtails.
her first, Scratch second because she's already lower to the ground. No offense. And if I can grab a hold of her collar to just help keep her from falling. great.
Pick observation or dexterity
Okay.
and roll for me.
Dex.
And then
Princess carry one and potato sack the other.
And then yes, Imogen and Scratch give me mystic checks.
Sean, could you roll a mystic check for me?
1.
1 success.
Yeah.
Ooh, I fail. Oh.
Oh no.
Hold on, where's Mystic? Mystic powers check. Yeah.
I should have 8 dice.
Oh,
Because we get the number. It's like
2 on there.
There's 2 successes
What?
for Scratch, and no successes for Imogen. And what did you get?
1 success.
1 success. All right. As you watch them both grab their heads and begin to drop, you realize that you're in the Peter Parker conundrum, and you only can grab one. Okay, you managed to grab. You managed to grab Lady Imogen and softly guide her to the floor. And Scratch, Scratch, you collapse to your knees, holding your head. Lady Imogen, you take 1 mind point of damage.
Given I'm still high, is it still 1 or do I get a second one?
Or do you get a second what?
Damage.
Do I get a second? No, because it's only a minus. Oh, actually, so I failed anyway.
I think it's a minus. Yeah, it's a minus on your skill checks.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
So, okay, you take 1 mind point of damage. And then both of you do, like, as you are disoriented, you both hear a short, repetitive sequence of notes that sounds something like a song, almost like a lullaby, that plays out for 5 or 10 seconds.
Oh.
And then after that, the headache, the music, the pain, the disorientation, it all immediately just goes away.
Fixer takes out an amateurish disposable vape and says, "Lady Imogen, do you need a top up? Are you feeling okay?" Okay, hands it over.
Thank
Least I
you.
could do for the clothes. And if there's any left in that container, I'm also going to just take the edge off.
What the?
Okay, so Sean, this was as we walked into the restaurant?
No, this was like right after you guys got tried on, like right after you guys bought the clothes. I'm saying it's about 5:30 is what I'm going to say.
So we're who can see us? Like where are we?
You're still in the clothing shop. I will say, like, there's a couple people around. It's not super busy, but there's a couple people around other than yourselves that see it.
Okay, I assume we don't recognize the tune. It's not from, I don't know, a commercial with cartoon octopuses?
No, it's nothing either of you have ever heard before. And no, you do not turn into a weaponized killing machine.
Damn it! Why are we even playing this game?
I hate all of you.
Clearly, that's why I only just play like once every other month now.
It's Egregious would kneel down to Scratch and check if she's okay.
Yeah, the elevator music in here is terrible though.
Are you conscious?
Would it?
Yeah, they're both conscious.
Yeah, just conscious. Just
I can't remember. Do we know that either or both of them are mystics?
You know that Imogen is, I think she said, but you don't know anything about Scratch.
I believe Imogen Scratch has made it vocally clear that she is not a mystic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She has
And
said
I'm
it.
very,
She has said it
very
out loud
appealing and likable.
multiple times. I think thou doth protest too much, kind of thing.
What are the odds?
once in a bit of a state of shock.
Yeah.
What are the odds that Egregious would put those together? That like they're
fairly
mystics,
partly
but they're
average.
grabbing their heads and they there could be a connection.
Well,
Give me an empathy check.
Oh, I was going to say observation, but I like empathy.
Yeah, empathy actually makes more sense for that. That's awesome.
Yeah, because you're not just seeing it; you're trying to put two and two together.
So empathy, I just roll the
Just your
numbers
base,
of my attribute.
just your based attribute empathy score.
Shava in clear English, without all the slur and crap, says, "My lady Imogen, are you
Damn. Fail.
and
Fail?
offers a
Okay.
hand."
Yeah, you're not able to.
Takes your hand and
And then he helps with one hand and a hand under her
Yeah,
elbow.
I will. I'll give you a bonus on that because it's happening to Imogen too, so you can roll one more on that if you want.
Okay. I feel like with these dice that hate me, it's not gonna help, but I'll try.
It might not, but I will say, like, since
Why
if
did
it was
Sean roll
just
for me?
if it was just Scratch, no. All right, then you're not able to kind of put those things together. You just see them both drop, and you're not able to figure out why. That's not what's in the forefront of your mind. You're so worried about the fact that they both just dropped to their knees in pain that your brain isn't trying to figure out the why. You're just trying to make sure they're okay.
Okay. Makes sense.
And actually,
lady.
screw it. Anybody who is paying attention, who is watching this happen, if you want to roll an empathy check, so say everybody will give a chance to, like, maybe just while it's happening, you put two and two together.
Oh, Sean, roll for me, because I don't actually know that Imogen is a mystic.
Oh yes, you weren't here. All right, so yeah, I would say everybody give me an empathy check. Hold on. Well, you got 5 empathy? Damn.
Yeah.
She got okay. You have Scratch has 2 successes.
I have 1 success.
1 success. None. Did you want to roll? No.
Shava already believes she is, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
No.
Marcus. I would say, Marcus, you were able to kind of put 2 and 2 together. That you obviously you don't know for 100%, but you have a really good feeling that between her protesting too much and this happening when you know Imogen's a mystic, pretty good idea that.
Wait.
And especially because they said that they were going after Scratch because she was a mystic. So you have a pretty good idea that she is. Fixer is just kind of freaked out. He's like, "What the fuck is happening?" So you just kind of like just wigging out right now. No, I'm seeing like the Ace Ventura, the like arrows in both knees. That's what I'm seeing.
That fits. I also took a hit at the Arish too, so.
Oh yeah.
Is
And
there-
then Scratch, you are able to put together that the fact that this happened to you and only happened to Imogen, you're pretty sure that she's a mystic as well.
Quiet, but in a professional tone. Shall we return to your quarters, or do you wish to press on?
Oh no. Oh no. When a judge summons you, you go. I want to
If
speed
you're not
this up.
feeling
No,
well.
it does not matter.
I mean, do we all have to go? Maybe. I mean,
No,
I'd
yes.
go back to the ship.
No. When the judge, we were summoned as a group. We need to show up as a group.
Any better luck?
This is not something you mess around.
That's so terrible.
And Marcus kind of like fall back to Scratch and just be like, kind of like gingerly, like not being like, "Hey, I know there's some fucking weird shit that you're hiding from us right now." But just gingerly,
Marcus.
be like, "Hey, we're all doing this together. This is like we're gonna we're gonna get through this. We're gonna figure out what's going on with your brother. So come on."
So,
Hit,
First of all, Nate, I would like you to know that it's very racist for you to say gingerly around my character. Secondly,
Only ginger can call another ginger a ginger.
and secondly, I'm gonna say that Scratch is super embarrassed by this. Like, that was a complete loss of control, which is like one of her big fears. She doesn't do well like with crowds and open spaces. She's uncomfortable enough by all of this. The only thing that makes her feel slightly better is she feels like she looks exactly like Shaba. Not like a tiny miniaturized version, but she is exactly as intimidating as Shaba is. So like the fact that she had the suit was like armor for her, and so she just straightens up and kind of brushes off the sympathy and is like, "This carpet has lumps," and then kind of, I don't know, awkwardly like stomps out of the room.
Because I mean, and Imogen just does the very classic, like, okay, well this happened, sweep it under the rug, we're gonna move on, everything's fine. Like, this is good, we don't need to address it, we don't need to think about it. I've already addressed it way too much.
Marcus will kind of like okay, and like a few steps behind, keep following, and then kind of intentionally trip. Just like, oh, fucking lumps.
So as of right now, the episode is called "This Carpet Has Lumps."
Lumpy carpets! If anyone who looks at Scratch gets her shouting indignantly and pointing back at the establishment, they have lumpy carpets!
So as you guys walk out, and everybody, like, Scratch is saying this, and
I thought we were walking in.
out of the clothes shop.
Okay.
All right. So as you are leaving the establishment, and as Scratch is talking about lumpy carpets, and as Marcus trips, you do look back and you see the couple of employees that were helping you, like, on their hands and knees, like touching the carpet and just touching, like patting it, trying to figure out where these lumps are.
Imogen's kind of gonna like just whisper to Marcus like that. Well played with those poor employees. Oof.
Marcus will just kind of like nod knowingly and just be like, "You missed a lump," before turning around and walking away.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do prior to arriving at the restaurant?
Down of some basic manners, like speaking when you're spoken to, not interrupting, swallowing before you talk.
Shaba corrects her. Twice.
Scratch is wrapped. Like, totally paying attention, taking notes. Someone is finally explaining how social interactions are supposed to work. This is fabulous.
Yeah, she Imogen knows enough to not even try to get into like what forks and silverware to use or any of that shit. Like, literally just like, don't talk with your mouth. If you don't talk with your mouth full, I will consider it a successful evening. If you don't get murdered, I will consider it a successful evening. Don't talk with your mouth full.
All right. In that case, I would say just 10 minutes before 7, you arrive at the restaurant. So before you step into the magnificent circular main dining room, you are first stopped in the foyer. The space is famous on Coriolis and well known across the horizon. You find yourself surrounded by the restaurant's legendary gallery of stone statues, mystical stone figures and relics of old, taking the form of vaguely humanoid warriors. The materials used in their creation are striking, featuring polished stone carved from pale jade, red marble, and black basalt. This area is not merely an antechamber, but functions as a highly secured checkpoint, crowded with sensors and guards who, while remaining discreet as to not to spoil the atmosphere of the restaurant, do not hide their presence in an obvious attempt to dissuade any thoughts of violence before they rise. To that end, these guards ensure that no weapons, armor, or other gear that could be used as a weapon is brought into the main hall. You are politely requested to leave any such items in a special room just off the foyer. Is anybody going to attempt to bring anything, weapons, armor, or anything that could be used as a weapon into the restaurant?
Marcus will immediately head to the front of the
excuse me, guards. Like, clearly this is a very well monitored establishment, very highbrow. Do you not know Lady Imogen Highborn? Do you not know
The third.
that plague her daily? We are her guard retinue. We clearly need to bring in our armaments to make sure she stays safe.
Violence.
Mic drop.
Imogen's like standing, like watching this, just like horror. Just like, no, no.
When Marcus comes back, I'm going to have him roll a manipulation check with
Goddamn
a
right.
single disadvantage.
Because you have someone behind you going.
Oh no, then 2 disadvantages. One
God
because
damn it.
of their one because yes, Lady Imogen is behind you, just horror growing on her face steadily, and 2 just because of the situation and the predisposition.
So it's a manipulation.
Manipulation check minus 2 dice.
Okay. All right. So that's all right. That's still a 6. And we're rolling.
No.
Nothing.
Thank God.
So they look at you and they just kind of like they nod along as you're talking, and as soon as you get done, they're like, "That's wonderful to hear. I'm going to need you to give up all of your weapons and armor, if you would please."
Certainly, we would be happy to.
And like Marcus will like while complying, keep eyes on the person who's like, I trust that your security is very tight. I just hope that you live up to your reputation.
They smile at you and say, "Lady Imogen is lucky to have guards as loyal and as caring as you are," as they watch every single piece come out.
Like a weight, just like you don't realize that Imogen was tense until she like released at them saying, "I was lucky."
All right, is anybody trying to sneak anything in?
Chavo brought all his weapons, his arms and his mind. I mean, he'd love to have a battle with them, but they're completely unarmed.
Okay.
Scratch also gives up her weapon, and as she does so, though, she stares the guards in the eyes, and then, like, using her hands, motions to her entire very short stature, and says, "I am a weapon."
Vulcan cricket out on the table.
Chavo can't help but smile.
Do they respond?
They look down at you, you being like half of their size, and they do crack like a smirk, and "I'm sure you are, little lady."
She nods primly, adjusts her bow tie, and continues following the rest of the group.
All right, so as you move past the silent stone sentinels and are escorted towards the main room, you are welcomed by the soothing aroma of spices, orchids, and other flowers, mingling with the perfume of the guests and the sweet, calming incense. The central dining area is a circular main room spanning an impressive 120 meters in diameter. What immediately captures your attention upon entering is the awe-inspiring, all-encompassing, sinister beauty of the nothingness revealed through the transparent dome above the restaurant. The walls lean inward and melt seamlessly with the ceiling, forming an enormous window that offers a panoramic view into space. Through this glass dome, the emerald green sphere of Kua shines brightly. This vast, dark backdrop of the void outside starkly contrasts with the light within, making the light in the faces of those with you and shining off the food and drink in the song, the dance, and the laughter seem to burn that much brighter. The restaurant is populated by waiters in crisp white uniforms and courtesans in richly embroidered dresses. You are then escorted to a table in a tucked-away corner, giving plenty of privacy away from prying ears. The well-dressed woman across the table from you sets down her datapad. Her eyes, though shadowed by a tasteful head wrap, meet yours with an unnerving directness. On her face, you see her wearing traditional Zenithian face makeup, and you also notice expensive but discreet jewelry around her neck. Beside her, a figure you've met before, standing out against the more formal ambience of the restaurant in a distinctive, unyielding armor of the Judicator.
Shava helps seat her, and then stands. Hands clasped in front of him. However, he does fail his pay attention roll and stares up at the stars for a minute, and then he's like back to business.
So, the judge waits for everybody to sit. She kind of stares at Java for a moment, and then just tilts her head. I am very, very glad that you all made it here on time. And with that, give me a minute. My daughter's called.
Dun dun dun!
Hi, penis.
Dear penis? I don't think so. God, you're leaving. I was going to ask you questions.
The joke is 12 years old.
Hey, Peanut, how you doing?
She's older than 12. Come on.
It grew over her first year.
No.
Penis?
Just
Yes.
like
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It's really hard to imagine and understand how big it is now. I mean,
Say hard. What the hell's wrong with you?
speaking of which, Lars, I don't do Facebook, but my mom does, and she shared me your family photos, and they're adorable.
Well, thank you.
Actually, seeing them in person today has been like.
I got the hold one. Neener.
Disgustingly cute. Like,
I made him
y'all gotta stop.
They're extra crazy today, though. Like, seriously, I haven't seen Everett that way before yet.
It was perfect.
Just so excited. Well, I think the fact that he didn't really get a nap, and then just all the people was very excited.
I took a longer nap than the 1.5-year-old today. So, yeah.
About that.
I mean, you're in retirement. Like, are you choosing
Nope.
to nap?
Nope.
You're doing other stuff instead?
Well, technically, okay, so I retired and immediately found a contracting position for the same company. And now I'm getting paid.
So you're retiring from the arts. Like, so you
I am no
retire.
longer military.
You are no longer.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously, that's what this is all about, brother.
Yeah. Like, why
I
do you
think I heard
he's
about
got?
this.
Lucky on
That's
his
awesome.
shit.
Congratulations.
I'm going to try to give Nate a run for his money, but he's had years to work on it, and he's still got color. Where mine is looking a lot like Shaba's in this picture, which is not intentional, because I haven't had the opportunity to grow one in like 20 plus years, so I didn't know it was not colored anymore. It's supposed to be red.
So you're
Yes.
but you're working for them still?
Yes,
Contracting?
I'm a dirty contractor. Sean probably hates me just for being, No. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
ooh, super gross.
Absolutely.
However, you should know that having a multicolored facial hair is very cool.
Thank you.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, I'm at the age where I too am growing a couple of whiskers, and I think mine might be taking all the color out of yours.
Give it back.
I'd love to. I'd love to
Give
give
it
you the whiskers back.
back.
Period.
You can keep the whiskers. Just give me back the color. You know what? I don't know. Because it's not like gray. It's like white.
It looks.
Actually, I love the way it's the.
Thanks,
It's like
guys.
it's a neat blend.
Dude,
going
like I mean,
down.
like I get ridiculously excited, but like I've got like 7.
Oh, it
like
works.
7 gray hair.
Man,
I
that's
feel
one
like
of
I
the
think the teens at this point.
and like I just like I like the more all of this starts turning
Yeah,
white, the happier I am.
See, white I'm okay with.
That's
It's that weird dull gray. I don't.
That's why I
Why?
left this part of my hair
Yeah.
undyed, because I'm turning 42 in under 4 weeks. Like,
You are so young. Shut up.
gotta keep looking for that gray. Gotta leave some
I
yellow.
forget how ridiculously young you gotta be.
Yeah. Will you buy?
Pretty much.
It's
It's ridiculous.
Don't wait, old boy. All right.
One day, you two will be able to retire
oh,
and go into your second career.
yeah. I was just saying.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah,
it's like the brain by retiring and immediately going
Immediately
back to
getting
work.
back to work.
I know what that's all about. And, I need another, honestly, I need another 6 years, and then I should be good to go to be permanently retired.
Assuming
Permanently retired.
There.
the stock market still exists.
Oh, no, it's property. There's always going to be people who want to pay rent.
I think that's true.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, I'd still be renting if it weren't for this fund.
This with me.
This
It's
base.
your fault.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I love being able to like, oh look, there's a problem with my apartment. Send an email. It's fixed. No other thing necessary.
Alternatively, reach out to insurance, get an adjuster to come and check things out.
No. One email.
Yeah, that kind of sucks too. That's the only thing.
My sink is blocking up. Come deal with it. Okay.
All right. So, pick up the judge had just spoken to you.
I have a quick question, Sean.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Lord. Is
Yeah.
this the judge that's part of the Order of the Pariah?
No, this is a judge on Coriolis. What was that? Judge Judy. So the judge that you met previously was an emissary for the icon.
Yes.
Yes. This is a judge as more of a political or judicial position.
Okay.
There are a number of judges on Coriolis that basically decide. Think of them like if Supreme Court justices ruled on individual cases and their word was just law. Like they interpret the way
Got it.
the law is
I was
described.
just doing some lore checking.
Yep.
Okay, all good.
You can tell the way it is
Because of how it is.
how it is.
How it is.
So, I do appreciate you making it here on time. I have been following your exploits ever since the entire Ghazali incident, act. You've all become fairly well known, whether you are aware of it or not. Even if your names are not out there, your story has been spreading by word of mouth. And I know that our interests align very well. I know you have someone you wish returned to you, and she looks directly at Scratch. Someone who was taken. And I would like to help direct you on this particular endeavor.
While this is going on, can Marcus maybe covertly turn on his lie detector?
How does your lie detector work? What does it say?
I should just get like pings if
Give me a ping.
things seem like they're like there's a lie being told,
One
or
thing-
somebody's particularly anxious about the things they're saying.
Is it a cybernetic implant or?
No, it's just a tool that I've got.
Okay, so that is a small box with wires that has to be connected to somebody.
Oh, okay.
You are thinking of the cybernetic
Judge
implant,
people.
which is a lie detector, which is it's basically.
Marcus is just subtly going, pardon, I just need to put these right here in
If you just allow me to.
Don't mind me.
Just don't mind this.
You're like just like while you're talking, I'm gonna give you just like a little massage, and that will be helpful.
Let me just put these sensors on
a
here.
bit of acupuncture.
Everybody knows that the best way to enjoy the meal is with a clamp to your nipple.
Yeah.
Or don't I know it?
Not the nipple clamps.
Like, I'll go first.
Nobody expects the nipple clamps.
Okay. And then
So presuming Marcus is not going to nipple clamp Judge Judy.
I think that's a safe. I think that's a safe assumption.
this time.
Next meal, maybe. Breakfast, all bets are off.
The guards checked your link.
I just hear, don't kink shame me.
All right.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not going to kink shame, but I might kink ask why.
Good question.
Good question.
All right, so Judge looks over all of you and again back to Scratch. I know you're. And then she pauses and smiles. Brother,
is very important to you. And I need you to find out exactly where they are taking him. I can give you the start of the road, but I need you to report back where him and the rest of the mystics have been going.
Since she's sort of being called out, she looks a little awkward at first, and then she clearly squares her shoulders and like gathers some sort of like inner strength, and she crosses her arms grumpily across her chest. She widens her stance. And she says, "Why do you care?"
I have reasons to want the mystics found as much as you do.
Did you say Zenithian or whatever the
Zenithian, yeah.
Zenithian? And didn't they have a well-known stance about mystics or something?
Not the Zenithians in general. No, it seems to be, that falls more on, like, political and religious groups as opposed to the Zenithian homogeny in general.
Okay. So we wouldn't know how she's likely to feel about mystics.
And not just by what you've heard prior. No.
Okay.
Scratch, I guess, still being the super uncomfortable subject of everyone looking at her, is like, what are your reasons? Lots of people want to know where the mystics are. Mostly to kill them. Not that I am one. Just know it.
Again, a smirk crosses her lips. They are being taken. Whether by their own choice or not, they are vanishing. And
it's not their choice.
I want to know where they are going. And I need... She like looks to the adjudicator next to her. I need somebody to find out and report back who won't immediately call out the fact that they are my eyes and ears.
Your lordship, or judgeship, I apologize, but if you haven't been able to find out information on them already, what gives you the impression that we'd be able to?
Crash takes a step back and goes, "Yeah, how would I know?"
I have watched your works and how your little band gets things done, regardless of what you're up against. I know that the mystics are being taken to the Samaritan Sanatorium. I know that's where the martyr strike teams that are posing as Coriolis guards are dropping them off at. What I haven't been ready to put out there is to send my adjudicator past that point. Because if I did that, I would be signaling to the entire station that I am the one doing this search, and I need my interests in the mystics kept quiet. Quiet. I need to know where they are going, and I need them brought back. And I need to make sure no one aboard the station knows that I was the one who commissioned this.
What do you intend to do with them when you find them?
Why, make sure they go back to whence they came. I want them all back in their homes, where that they were taken from. Back where they belong, where they're safe.
So you mean them no harm?
Give me a manipulation. No, observation check.
Observe that you're full of crap.
So just while he does that roll, Sean, where are we? Because I thought we were still sort of in like the entryway of this restaurant, and it was
No, I described you being walked to a table.
Okay.
Table
Thank
tucked
you.
away in a corner, privacy.
Okay.
1.
You got 1 success? You can tell that she is being sincere, and even though she is trying to hide it, there is like more. Like she definitely wants them back and safe, but there seems a politician caring for downtrodden people. I need them safe. They deserve to be returned to their homes where they belong. I just can't have my name or my family's name attached to this particular endeavor. There are too many people on the station and on the horizon who do not see mystics fondly.
No, I certainly understand that.
Is there any particular mystic that you're maybe especially concerned about keeping safe, getting them back home?
Give me a manipulation check.
I don't have any numbers under that.
That's just gonna be
Can I? Because I'm actually
if
curious.
you don't have a
if this
skill,
is-
it's the base stats. So in that case, it's just 3.
So I can still do an empathy check.
I would say you could have help.
Yeah, I want to help on
Do
this
it,
one
help,
because
just-
I'm also incredibly curious about.
Have Marcus do it. Have
Yeah.
Marcus help.
But Marcus wants to
Marcus.
help. He looks
Marcus.
eager.
Marcus, if he doesn't look like Mark, if
Marcus has. Yeah, no, Marcus would absolutely be helping out here. He has an 8 in manipulation.
So do I. Well, wait, is it just the number the plus equals, and that's the
Yep.
number we go for?
Yeah, you both have
Then
equal
yeah,
manipulation.
Although I can possibly ask
Not
to add
possible.
more because I can add 2 more because of my. If the DM agrees.
I can make it a critical success if I get 1.
This is true.
It's a whole new scene. A whole new scene. I forgot the other freaking line.
Can they like help each other and I just stay out of it?
What I would say, Lady Imogen, your status would not help you,
Not
considering you are
helping.
talking to somebody of a higher status.
That's kind of what I figured my status went too much.
Let me see. State helping for dice rolls. Help that grants a bonus. For every person helping you, you get a +1 modifier to the acting character's dice roll to a maximum of 3.
So they don't get to roll.
You are the one asking the question. They are merely helping you.
Okay.
Because you have taken control of the.
Being like,
Yeah, like we got the piercing gaze
Yeah.
going on.
So I will say you can add so you can roll add
Oh,
3
parakeet?
to whatever your check would be.
Because you got some manipulative aspects.
Manipulation, so whatever your empathy is, add 3 to it.
Cool. Come on, dice, don't fail me again.
Oh, why would you say that?
I got 3.
You got 3? Okay, that is a critical success. All right. Let's see. All right. She pauses, looks around, looks at the judicator, and then just drops her head in her hands. My son. His name is Arlen.
Armin?
Arlen. Arlen. He began to show signs of the mystic's disease last month. And a week ago, he disappeared. I would like him back. And I think it is a blessing that a group such as yourselves who are dealing with their own disappearance would happen to come to the station at such a fortuitous time. Unfortunately, I cannot send my judicator after him myself, because if the people of Coriolis knew that my son was suffering from this disease,
Regardless of what your thoughts are on the matter, the societal implications for my family would be hard to maintain a handle of. So I need somebody outside of myself to find him and return him.
I understand entirely.
Thank you for confiding that in us.
From what I've been told, I have a good idea that between my station, my burr, and my connections should be enough to keep this quiet during and after.
Scratch like gets this
Oh,
serious.
hold on, Scratch. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Shaba?
Shaba leans forward and says, speaking of connections, would you be willing to get us licenses for certain weapons and equipment we would purchase or find on our own, but the licenses to actually have such things on the station if they're needed to extract your son and the rest of the mystics?
She looks at the adjudicator. I could get you licenses to acquire what you would need and licenses to allow you to freely carry these things for a limited amount of time. I would prefer you not walk out with these things in the open, as I would prefer that this clearance not be shown to as many people as possible.
Yeah, like Image's
Correct.
eyes go
That
wide
would
at the fact that
be-
she's willing to do this. Like,
advertising the wrong thing
Yeah.
for our group and for your situation. I
If-
understand.
If you give my adjudicator a list of what you seek and the bird to purchase it, I believe we can get it for you within, and then adjudicator thinks, an hour.
oh,
A little under my thoughts, but fair enough. Java says it with a straight face. Come on.
yeah,
So, yes, I can also offer you. No, well, not only will I allow you to keep the weapons or whatever you purchase through this means, minus the papers that allow you to freely have them on the station. I will pay each of you 20,000 birr apiece upon successful return of my son. She pauses for a moment and then looks at Scratch. And whatever other mystics you are able to bring home. I need to know where they're taken, why they're taken, and I need all in return. Okay, Scratch, you were going to say something.
Sorry. So Scratch gets like a really serious face, like almost like a not like a personality shift, but like she gets really focused. So a lot of her anxiety goes away out of her shoulders and just her general body language. And she says, "How long ago was he taken? Do you have any pictures of him? Do you have any of the items that he owned?"
From what my adjudicator told me of what she saw, he was taken, what would it be, about 22 hours ago. I think that was about it, because it was the night before.
Okay. So it's slightly before Dent, but probably in the same batch of,
Oh wait,
mystic-
I'm sorry. I thought you were asking about Dent. My apologies.
Oh no, yeah, I was.
Under
Oh yeah,
my
no.
He was taken 48 hours ago.
And to be clear, you don't just want to know where he is. You want us to go in, risk our lives, bust them out of whatever they're in, and then we're cool.
Yes. And you can also get your brother released as well.
Please stop pausing before you say that. He is my brother.
Of course.
Does Shaba do anything at that? Because she does say that out loud.
He just, he's just taking everything in, watching people, watching hands, paying attention.
Okay, we're gonna need a lot of guns. That she like shifts gears a little bit. She's like, so you're I mean, do we give you a list? Do we give your, assistant here? And she points to the adjudicator as though the adjudicator is just like, a common secretary.
Give my adjudicator your list, and she will have what you need to your ship within the hour.
Okay, I need banana trees and coffee tree seedlings.
Channel under Coriolis and Discord, and then there's some tables, and if you scroll up the PDF.
Maps and handouts.
More shopping.
All right, then. Do you have anything?
At this point, me, the player, is hoping that one of y'all will be horrified and grab her and reel her in, because she will literally just list all of the cool things that she thinks she might want someday. I would like a pony and.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, okay, well, I think we might need to have some discussion about what goodies we want.
But we want goodies.
Can do
we have to pay for them too, but
well, that's one of the reasons why I think we need to talk about this first.
Yeah, we're gonna need butterscotch candies.
Without the wrappers.
Without the wrap, obviously without the wrappers.
Is there like a phone number or email or something, fax that we can reach you at?
M&Ms, but no green ones. I don't like the green M&Ms.
I want the green ones. Give me all the green ones.
Yes. Please just send a message to my adjudicator.
Okay.
There is... So the original purpose of this meeting was to talk about my son and your brother.
Oh, I do need a photo of him, by the way. That was an actual request.
I think we can...
And then she just holds up her hand, and the adjudicator reaches in her satchel and pulls one out, hands it to her, and she hands you a photograph of Dent being taken from obviously a distance away, but it's Dent being hauled away by 4 fake guards. And you remember that scene very well. You just saw it from a different angle.
Doesn't look like your son. And she's pissed. You can kind of tell that whatever, that was just a power play, and you have now pissed off this tiny, scrawny little red-haired girl.
And then she hands you another picture of her son, and it is more of a professional portrait.
Have I ever seen him?
No.
What's he look like?
He is
Sorry, Sean.
He's 14, slender, shaggy dark hair, fair complexion, a little bit of freckles across the bridge of the nose, light blue eyes, very white straight teeth, dressed in Zenithian fashion, but definitely expensive Zenithian fashion. And this looks kind of like a school picture. That vein.
Does he look
And Sean, I'm sorry, I need you to look at the Discord because that was the funniest.
Does he look like a bitch?
What does Marcel's pause look like?
Why am I looking at Discord? Why am I looking at Discord? Oh.
Because
They
it
wanna
does he
do
look like?
Because
What does
what?
he look like? Does
Oh.
Marcella's boss look like a bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. You sent me that a long time ago.
Oh yeah, but I'm actually glad that I did now because I did that before this plot point.
Oh, are you invoking that now?
Not at this moment now, but just letting you know
Okay.
that she has the.
All right, when you're ready to invoke that, you let me know.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to roll for that.
Yep. And you're gonna get a darkness point, blah blah blah.
All the good stuff. All right, so as you get the pictures, she does say, Yes, that was the original reason I called you here, but there's
There's
a
more.
development.
Done.
Yes.
Andre,
So
lost
you
another
will
submarine.
you will find out in approximately 2 hours, along with the rest of the station, because that's as long as I can keep it quiet. But about an hour and a half ago, the judge was taken from her residence in the spire. With the Cyclade celebrations only a week away, and the first day of the new Cyclade being the anniversary of the emissary arriving on Coriolis, the timing is
Unfortunate.
not a coincidence, in my opinion. With the Mystics' disappearances ramping up, I feel like they are connected. So, not only do I need you to find my son, but I need you to find out if the same group was responsible for the judge being taken. And I need you to do this quickly and quietly, because there will be enough noise when the masses find out that they are gone.
Scratch kind of like glances sideways
hold
at
on,
Marcus.
Hold on, Scratch. Hold on.
What's
up, Lars?
Other character, does the judge mean the one that we met?
Yes.
The
The emissary that came to visit you, that had not left Coriolis prior to that, had been there for a year and had a seat on the council, and yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Scratch.
Okay, so Scratch gives a sideways glance at Marcus, who's twisting his mustaches very fabulously. And she says, okay, so how much are you paying us for that part of the job?
Well, I was hoping that the 20,000 burr and your desire to keep the people of Coriolis from ripping each other to shreds would be enough, but I can add another 10 if you can give me information and return the judge safely.
Scratch looks up at Marcus like, is that a good deal? I have no fucking clue.
And like that sounds
That's a good
reasonable. Let me ask
Gathering.
you something in return. Is there anything that you know, like, like without like, and Marcus like very pointedly does not even like look at Imogen or Scratch or acknowledge them as saying, is there anything that like might be happening that would affect mystics in general? Like, is there like, do you know how they're rounding them up? Is there an attack or something that there might be?
As far as we've seen, and it's the same thing that happened with your brother, they seem to overwhelm them, incapacitate them, and take them to the sanitarium.
Let me be.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say out loud? Sometimes the voice put out.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Hello.
Do you know anything about like can you speak to anything about their tactics when they try to take and overwhelm these people?
Only that they're dressed as Coriolis gods. They use that to get close. They use that to keep others quiet for an amount of time long enough for them to take these people into custody and move them. Most people in Coriolis don't question the guards. And they know that.
Sheeple.
Most rich people, that's what Scratch kind of says under her breath. Like, the poor people absolutely do not trust the guards.
Can you tell us any way that we can distinguish the real guards from these imposters?
I know that they have tattoos and markings and scars on them from Zelos. I know that they are part of the pariahs, but they seem to be a distinct sect, which is where these markings come from. But other than that, their uniforms are just off of perfect. So if you I can have a map drawn up and sent to you on where the sanatorium is, where the side door is. I can make sure you get these things you're asking for. I can get you entrance to the emissary's lodging if you want to see whatever you need to further your investigation. I can provide to the best of my abilities, but I need you to work quickly.
Do you have a map of where the abductions have taken place, or at least ones that we know where they have taken place? Do you have that data available for us?
I can give you a list of names I'm aware of, but not exactly where these people were taken. Most families just report their loved ones missing, not exactly where they were missing from.
Or people are reporting that. So okay, I feel like anything we can get from you would be very helpful. I do feel that this is something that we will be able to work with. If for some reason we are unable to locate your son, or he is unretrievable, I do want to ensure that we are still going to get some money. I don't want this to be...
I'm learning.
Oh my god, does she actually do that to Chaba?
Yes. Yes, she does. I want to make sure that the payment is not contingent on his availability, because we do not know what's going on. We only know that people are disappearing. It might not be good news that we end up finding.
If you can give me information on where the mystics are being taken to and why, I will give you 10,000. If you can bring back my son alive and well, I will give you 20. If you can bring back proof of my son in any other fashion, I will give you 15.
Oh, that sounds like a deal. We will undertake this mission of yours.
Your son's life is worth 5,000.
Ouch.
Don't get into that. That can be construed as rude, and so don't.
No,
That's internal talk.
Externally, Scratch dives in and is like, the judge seems like somebody that returning them would be worth a lot of money. Like, I don't know, we owe a lot on the ship, but it's a small ship. It's not that big. Obviously, there's no crawl spaces big enough for humans, even smaller. So, what if you paid 75% of our remaining debt if we came back with the judge and your son?
Give me a manipulation check.
I would love to. Sean, would you please do a manipulation check for me?
I keep forgetting.
Know some people that
It's 8.
No, I don't think I would help on this one. That feels like it's asking a lot of...
I was expecting some sort of haggling. I didn't think 75%
All
would be
right,
where we...
so you get a +1 on your manipulation then with Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus.
Anytime.
Oh.
That's 2 successes.
It's not 3 though. Gosh darn it.
So she looks at you, just
I assume I can't use my upgrade.
not if you're not the one making the roll.
I assumed as much, but it.
So she.
Okay, I'm Sean.
Yes.
Just so you know, I'm going to say the talismans that I make, you have to declare that you're using them before you roll, because otherwise I could use it right now, and that might be kind of rude. But I want you to.
I would agree with that. I would say you need to say you're using it.
All right, I did not use the talisman I have.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Hold on just a second. I'm gonna double check your talent, talisman maker. +1. Yeah, it provides a +1 to 1 skill test, so you would need to declare it prior. The judge just like locks eyes with you and just stares at you. And then her shoulders slump. I am not going to pay off 75% of your ship, but if you are able to bring back the judge alive, instead of an extra 10, I will give you an extra 40.
She tries to do it real slick and surreptitiously, but like everyone knows what she's doing. She turns to look at Marcus and like is like, is that a good deal? I don't know. Am I doing this right?
and Marcus will just kind of like give a little like tap 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 on his shoulder as kind of like a subtle affirmation.
Okay, but she doesn't understand it, so she's like, do I have dandruff? So she's like brushing on her shoulder, like
Get that dust off your shoulder.
You'll learn, youngin. You'll learn.
So I'm gonna go with yes, she says.
Shaba will be down at this point and say, yes. In my less couth days, I would say, fuck yeah, girl, you go.
Do you say that out loud, or are you
Yes,
trying to
yes,
contain
yes.
Less partially.
He leans down and actually says that.
Low to
Kind of
middling.
He smiles real big and straightens her tie again, and then like stands just behind Shaba.
That's like you're not underwhelmed or overwhelmed. You're just whelmed.
I'm just whelmed.
Just whelmed.
Just whelmed today.
So Imogen kind of like glances around the table and goes, well, unless I'm wrong, I believe that this concludes our business, other than us working out our order. Would you like to join us for a meal that you are paying for, or
That you're paying for it.
She looks down at her data pad, looks at the table. I prefer to take my meals alone.
I am not surprised.
So are we staying here and eating then? And you go?
If you need anything further from me, please reach out to the Judicator. Otherwise, I will expect you to begin your side of this bargain immediately.
Don't forget the candy, though. Very important candy.
Lists off the best thermal rifle he can think of.
She told you to send a list.
damn
to
it.
the Judicator.
Yeah, no, like we're gonna have a discussion.
With the
Yep.
best.
So y'all did a shopping list earlier. Now you get to do a fancy shopping list where someone else gets to put the bill.
Now the shopping
And
list gets
there's
to
gonna be butterscotch candies on that
sent
list.
to the Judicator through Discord, where we can talk about it later.
Got it.
You're like, all right. So
So we leave without any food from a restaurant.
Can I call you Judy?
Can I call you Judy?
Miss Cater?
No, because it would be insanely rude to have invited us to this meeting and then not feed us. So Imogen is just running on the thing that we are going to get fed, and she's telling the Judicator person, restaurant everyone like going on their bill, because that's when you invite people to a restaurant, you buy them a meal.
Scratch, who does not know this, is stealing breadsticks.
Well, and we have to think about our order anyway, so we're not even, we're not even procrastinating to eat. We're just.
Shaba leans down to Scratch, says, no, honey, you're allowed to eat those.
Well, then so can we.
Yeah, just eat them. You don't have to hide them. You just eat them. Don't bring more.
That's awesome. Then she goes around from table to table and starts taking breadsticks openly.
Oh God, it's the Blues Brothers. It's a scene in the Blues Brothers.
Yes.
How much for the women?
So the judge just leans over the table, looks at all of you, watches Scratch start to move further away to where the rest of the tables are, looks at the Judicator, if you would please, and then leans back and picks up her data pad and just completely stops paying attention to you. And the Judicator moves forward. It's like,
Your table is by the entrance.
I would
Don't
like
worry, I got the breadsticks.
I'm now imagining that we're at Space Olive Garden.
Space breadsticks.
Fancy Space Olive Garden.
Well, you say like as we move closer to the entrance, like the quality just kind of goes down a bit, and
It's like that table that's like right by the bathroom.
Yeah. Like,
Chavo holds out his hand to help Imogen up before anything else goes completely wrong.
yeah. Yep. She takes it. She goes. It's like okay. Like I understand
Chavo
how
then
we're
collects.
being treated, but I also understand why we're being treated this way.
Chavo then collects. Scratch says, no. Just at our one table. We're gonna go to our own table, and you can have as many breadsticks as you want. Fair?
Wait, all the breadsticks?
But not from the other tables, because those belong to other people. But you can have all the breadsticks you want at our table, and when they say, do you want anything else? You say, yes, please bring some more breadsticks, and there they are.
Okay. Every time the waiter comes to whatever happens for the next whatever we're eating this, she's gonna literally say, just bring me some more breadsticks. Please. She says please, because that's how Shaba said it.
Works for me. I'm good.
All right, so you guys are directed to another table.
Yeah, just doing our dinner.
On the walk there, Shaba leans over and says, hey, I did a thing, and I'm ordering a video wall for my quarters. Could you, like, replicate that view on my wall? Like, not today, but yeah.
Seems
thanks.
reasonable.
That-
Takes a little computer video session.
Hollow image.
Hollow image.
Fantastic. Thanks, buddy.
Good use.
And Scratch notices this and then leans in and goes, Are we taking orders? Because I heard there are plants that grow things you can eat, and they just keep growing them over and over again. Like tomatoes. You can get a plant that makes a tomato, and you can eat that tomato, and the next day maybe there's another tomato. Can we get some of them?
That sounds
I wanna
like
order
pseudoscience.
an
I don't know about that.
We'll start a
Nope.
shopping list.
Nope, not opening that one. Put it back.
Yes, I would say that you guys can put together a group shopping list.
Okay, cool.
Ship improvement list,
Shopping list.
That shall we
And then our
ship it?
No.
All right,
It's just
so
lacking
is there
in
anything else you guys want to do or talk about? Minus the shopping list, because that'll be
Yeah, that's
between
not great.
sessions.
Scratch orders
All
the most
are
expensive
sitting
thing on the
in
menu,
Or you're-
and then is horrified by it because it's probably some sort of like bug-like crustacean thing, and she doesn't like it.
I actually order an apple. Do they have it?
Okay, we're not RPing
Yeah,
your dinner. I'm sorry. We're not RP. I'm
Fine,
not RPing the dinner.
I get an apple and I say, hey, Scratch. And after cutting it in half with the butter knife or whatever is available at the table, I hand it to her and say, these grow on trees that could grow on our ship.
She takes a bite, her eyes go wide, and she says, I need 3
Apples or trees?
trees.
That might be expensive, but we'll look into it.
But the Judy's gonna pay for it.
No, we have to pay for all of the things.
Yeah, you
that
guys
we-
are paying
we
for
gotta
it.
pay for the things. We just now have permission to buy anything.
Are apple trees anything?
Yes.
I would
App-
like to buy it.
And if that's what you want, just
You did this. You did this to yourself, Bill.
No, you did this. I was just. Chaba would feed the child an apple and say, "This comes from a tree."
Anyway, sorry, John. What do we do next? Now that we've eaten a lot of really expensive, terrible food, let's go. I'm sure it was delicious if you have the palate. Imogen is probably wishing she was at any other table in this room.
I mean, yeah, like I'm so torn. Like on one hand, I'm so glad that like I'm in this environment again. Like for the first time since you guys have known me, I don't stand out like a sore thumb. I actually like match my environment and patronage and whatnot.
Although
It's not necessarily the group I would have preferred to be here with,
Hey,
but
sure,
it works. You
sure.
guys are doing a lot better than I honestly anticipated.
Shaba might even impress you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like I've been. There was a reason I
don't know if
spent
you
all day
read my
getting
writing.
high, and part of it was the thought of bringing you all up in here.
As
Up
as
in
you say
here?
that,
Up in here.
as you say that, Fixer is being the tablet child at the restaurant, prepping like blueprints for the mission and stuff.
Lars, what were you saying?
Oh, just the breadsticks have ruined the illusion of this being a super fancy restaurant. That there's just
And I like how that did
breadsticks
not at
on
all
the
come from
tables.
me. That was wished into existence by you guys.
Yeah. Wow. Way to break immersion, guys.
But at any point, the waiter could have leaned down and said, "I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, those are napkins, not
We-
breadsticks.
have breadsticks." Yeah, but they're all over the freaking tables. We no longer have breadsticks. Oh, yeah, got it. No
Sorry,
more
those
breadsticks.
are space escargot.
Space cargo.
Basically.
Space cargo is
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Demolition Man has taught me that in the future all restaurants are Taco Bell.
Yo, Crunchwrap Supreme.
So they're not breadsticks, they're churros.
Okay.
No. 5-minute break.
Actually, I can't even
Five.
repeat.
Okay, how late does everybody want to go? It's 10:25.
Oh shit. Never mind. No need for 5-minute break for taking off in like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever.
I like it. Like that.
That way-
That's some
that
exponential
extended.
growth there.
5, 10, 2 hours, 5 hours tomorrow.
3 days.
Yeah.
Give me less than one.
Well, just 5 more minutes. Just 45 more minutes.
Yeah.
Just 2 more hours.
However,
So yeah, that's I would just how much longer does everybody want to go?
I mean,
just
tired.
estimate.
I'm here as long as you want.
Yeah, like I don't work until Monday morning, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm game to keep going. I also feel like we're at a place that's
it's mission prep time next.
One day.
yeah, like
So I have one thing that I think I would like to do if we end up going back to the ship directly after, breadsticks extravaganza.
I would assume we
I
would.
think so, yeah.
Whether or not I would say let's go back to the ship and call it a night, or want to go out and get fucking trashed to help.
Well, all we need is a
recover.
freaking list of what we want, and 1 hour later, poof, there it is, and we can start tonight.
You know what's nice about that, Jill?
Order-
When Imogen gets hangry, a little bit like munchies, I got breadsticks for days.
Wait, you didn't eat those?
They are all in my pocket.
All right. Well, we will take 5, and I haven't put this up yet, but I wanted to wait until this session. But the first adventure is actually called Emissary Lost.
Ooh.
Oh no. Damn it, we're not gonna get the bonus for the ship.
Well,
Because I wanted to wait till the emissary was lost before
Yeah.
I said it was called Emissary Lost.
no, he's clearly right there.
Okay, well, so let's regroup at the ship after the meal is finished. I just keep the meal light, and
eat breadsticks.
as
apples.
Scratch pulls them out of her clothing, sure. If you want to, I might
Nope.
judge you a little bit.
That's the new Werther's Originals from your grandma from last campaign.
I'm sorry, with these breadsticks, because we have determined that they are not the grissini that you might get in Europe, they are instead the actual breadsticks from Olive Garden with no changes whatsoever. By tomorrow, they will be solid.
Yes, they will be
Improvised.
so bad.
I was going
Yeah, exactly. But by tomorrow, they're like,
They're like nightsticks.
yeah.
Well, I say, who can read?
They're weapons. They're
They will
honestly
be.
hand-to-hand weapons.
They will be.
Yeah, they're
Shaka, what is
they are
breadsticks? They become weapons. You have to eat them, otherwise they become weapons.
All right, so are you heading back to the ship?
Yeah.
If everyone follows the captain, we are heading back to the ship.
All right, so between the conversation with the judge and the meal, it was about an hour. It'd be about another hour to get back to your ship.
By way of our weapons and stuff that we handed off.
Right, we would have stopped and picked.
I would say so what we will do is the list you give me will be handed to or sent to the adjudicator at the end of your meal.
the weapons that were confiscated at the door.
I mean the ones they took
Oh,
that we.
yes, you'll grab those on your way. But I would say your shopping list will be given to the adjudicator when you get done with your meal, when you leave, about an hour back down to the ship. So I will say about half hour after you're on your ship, whatever you end up ordering gets delivered. That's how we'll play it. But then you can keep
I'm
going.
gonna say that somewhere along the journey, Scratch disappears. And all of her breadsticks end up in hands of hungry homeless people. And she shows up at the ship about the same time as the order of guns and whatnot do.
Okay, hold on. Does anyone notice that? Because mystics are
Hey.
getting
If you want to try and disappear, you're gonna have to
disappeared.
You're gonna have to like sneak away, and
Yeah.
everybody's gonna have to roll a check and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Shava already believes that he's got 2 mystics to keep an eye on because they've just been vaporating on this station. So anytime that the pitter patter of the little feet stop and Shava doesn't notice it, or the yakety yak, yakety yak, yak, yak
Don't talk bad.
stops because she's not getting orders nearby. And I do talk back.
All right, so Scratch is going to attempt to escape for this purpose.
Escape.
She's gonna what, Tammy?
Scratch is going to attempt to escape for this purpose.
All right, then I need porpoise. This porpoise.
This porpoise.
All right, so I'm gonna need Scratch to roll a infiltration.
Seems like a legit.
Yeah.
All right. So if you
Scratch
please
has
roll
to
in.
roll infiltration, and everybody else has to roll observation.
Obs.
Out. Okay, well, I've only got 4 for infiltration, so this ain't going to go great, but let's do it anyway, Sean.
I mean, I'm not very observant, but
I'm just saying.
oh,
No
holy
fucking
shit.
way.
My 2 observation came up with 100%.
All right, Scratch
Wow.
roll 1,
Clearly,
2, 2, 1, 1.
Zip.
Zip. All right. So everybody except Egregious watches as Scratch fails to sneak away.
Oh my God! Scratch disappeared.
Everybody else is staring, like watching her, and Egregious just turns around. Scratch him.
Because when she doesn't become
Commissioner, there was a man.
There was something.
Java just starts walking with her as if it's a normal thing.
Man.
All right. So Scratch, Shaba is following you.
Okay, well, Scratch is doing the whole
Can you see me? I'm
Emperor's New Groove, doo-doo-doo-doo, like sneaking along the walls.
Well, I
And
know
Shaba's
Shaba is
following her,
following
then
her. Is
Shaba
anybody
follows
else?
her.
What is everybody else doing? Who did see her walk on?
No, I'm giving a nod of yep, follow her, like good job, to Shaba, because I don't think we can. I met this kid by her crawling into my clothing. Like, there's no controlling this kid. Someone's keeping an eye on her. So I'm just gonna keep going and like, okay, well, I'm gonna play along basically.
But I will give her a little bit of space so that she's trying to be sneaky, but I'm not going to let her get too far out of sight. You know, I'm not going to let her get out of my sight.
You're gonna let her feel good about herself.
Yes,
I am so sneaky. Woohoo!
exactly.
Very, very
right.
sneaky, sir.
Yeah, that's what
I
you do.
think
with kids.
you are underestimating the sneakiness.
All right, so then you watch as Scratch divvies up these thefted breadsticks amongst the less fortunate. Everybody else continues back to the ship. Shaba and Scratch make it back to the ship about half an hour after the rest of you.
Shaba walks up as we get to the ship and just pats her on the shoulder and say, "Good job, kid," and walks off.
And she feels a warmth blossom in her chest. Yes, that was a good job. I am very good at this.
Shut up, Paddock.
Beauteous.
She's so sneaky.
Yeah, I'm not as good as Paddock, but I try.
You are.
No, you were definitely as good as Paddock. Maybe even slightly.
Well, she wasn't wearing a wide brimmed hat.
Yeah, so not quite.
I tried to sneak against the wall.
Is he humming his own theme music? Can't help it. It was just there. What was just there?
When you come, like, I will have sent a message to you, just saying like when you get back, come join us in the dining hall, so we can, as we're fleshing out, because we need to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Okay. So addendum. Good job, kid. Everyone else is going to be heading off to the dining room.
Hardy dare. Okay, so we need to figure out some way to track down what is happening to these mystics. Above and beyond, they are going to the sanatorium. Sanitarium. Yeah, sanatorium is something a little bit different.
Do have a reminder. So we did have some intel that we ran on the Samaritan Sanitarium. The only thing we really got though was that there was an increase in foot traffic in the last 6 to 8 months. That's what we have noted, based on logs and camera feeds that we were able to hack and whatnot. But
Camera's log.
otherwise, we don't really know what's going on inside.
Okay, and with mystics disappearing, that actually makes a lot of sense that those things would.
The timeline makes sense.
Yeah, the timeline makes sense. That does seem to back up the theory that this is where they are going to be disappeared. So good. Like, nice to have a little bit of verification on that. Does anybody have any ideas on getting in without uncovering any of the lack of mystics that we have in this group?
Didn't the adjudicator say they're going to send a map or something?
Map with a back door.
Yeah, a map to where the sanitarium is, and to the side door where they have tracked the fake guards and the mystics, like where they're entering the sanatorium. Because there's like the main entrance, and then there is the side door where they have been.
I have a brief question for Lee.
Mm-hmm.
You said map and a what? Because I heard bachelor, and then the subtitles said bachelor, and I'm pretty sure you didn't say we're gonna get a bachelor at the end of this.
I mean, Imogen might be okay with that.
Imogen's gonna get the rose from the bachelor.
It was back door. There was a side entrance.
Back door. Gotcha. All right, thank you.
For certain.
Bachelor, rose, bachelor.
I mean, Imogen is a little bit more about Rose's.
The front door?
What?
Oh God! Oh shit! It's an old anime with battle music. The Rose Prince.
Not an anime with battle music.
Yeah, I know. Wait,
You mean Robocross?
No.
There was a dumb.
Sorry. My
Okay,
brain
so Scratch is gonna like really hesitantly and like she's like holding her shoulder and like she looks super super awkward about what she's about to say, and she says, "Do we think they're still in the sanatorium, whatever we're calling it? It's the padded wall house."
Okay. We don't have anything to say that it's not at this point. So,
but if they've been going for a long time, do we think the people are still in that place?
Hard to say. We don't know what they do or want to do. We don't really know their goals. We just know people are going in.
It's worth checking out. To some degree, it sounds like.
We could search around for rumors and see if we can get anything else, but so far we haven't uncovered anything obvious.
Man.
If I had a contact, and she pauses like real awkwardly before she says contact, if I knew someone on the station who could look into whether or not Dent was still at that location, would we want me to contact them? It would be expensive.
Like how many breadsticks expensive?
Like the whole restaurant of breadsticks expensive. Like 10 or 12 even.
If they're fast.
The breadsticks?
10 or 12 breadsticks.
Yeah.
What's the breadstick to bird
Like at that place, like 5 to 1.
exchange rate?
Or no, 1 to 5. 1 to 5. It'd be 1 to 5, yeah. Still, either way. If it's look,
Like, how many breadsticks worth of effort do we want to put into my contact on Coriolis?
Well, what can your contact tell us? Just that he's there or not? Or what do you
It can tell us where he is now.
Wait, your contact
Probably.
is where he is now?
Contact.
Yeah, contact. Yep. She points at Fixer.
One?
Like, I wonder if it could like a mystical contact.
that
Yeah,
the
I
reason?
wonder.
If they were, they would be in danger of being kidnapped, so I would never tell you that, obviously.
Hey,
Yeah.
are you cool with me outing you now?
Good question.
No? Okay.
I think
Okay. I guess, I mean, if we are going into this, we should probably all know for sure.
You said in a bar.
I did. I do have mystic powers. I have not ever done anything with them because...
Reasons. I don't. You
Yeah.
don't have to explain your reasons, but you know what? It's cool. I'm cool with it.
It's like they are...
Yeah, that's really cool that you're a mystic, because, you know, no one else here is, so...
It's
Kid,
really cool that you're the only
it's
one.
fine. You can be one too. It's okay.
but
Yeah, I couldn't. I could never, because I'm not, so no. But yeah.
but that's
Anyway,
not
my contact.
more of an idea as to what we are... How we are planning to do this. I personally would rather not get taken.
I think it could affect the plan. I think if anybody here was a mystic, it would be useful.
Which we aren't, except for Imogen, who clearly is.
to trust the group so that we can include that in the plan and make sure to keep them safe.
Correct.
It could also be an asset for us. I don't know if you've heard of the old concept called Trojan horse.
Yes.
That's a condom, right?
Well, not that your parents would have known about it.
Oh.
Ouch.
Imogen.
Rude orphan here. Rude, okay?
Yeah.
I think the
Non-mystic orphan here.
fact
Not
that
mystic orphan, obviously.
the people running this so-called sanitarium are dressed up as guards. We could very well maybe get ourselves some costumes on order. We could try and find our way in without blasting our way in.
I got it.
But that's also a good option.
Why doesn't Imogen and Scratch dress me up like a mystic and I'll be the mystic? And we'll draw me.
What does it mean to dress up like
I
this
don't
with a
fucking
uniform?
Yeah, I was hoping he knew because
Like a hat that says "I am not a mystic."
And clearly that works for some
These
people.
ideas are
looking at
fabulous, and
Scratch.
I love them all, especially the hat. However, I do need to know if I should talk to my contact.
What? Okay, when you talk to your contact, what would you be asking her, or him, as the case may be?
I would be asking them, because clearly they're non-binary. I would be asking them if Dent is still in. Where is Dent? That's what I would. I would just say, can you locate
know?
Dent?
They got some kind of mystical power that tells them where Dent is?
I don't know. It would be dangerous for me to know that they were a mystic.
So yes, I think it would be incredibly helpful for you to speak with your contact and get as much information about Dent's location as you can.
Yeah, I missed the.
Does
Good guy.
anybody have information on the inside of the
Sanitarium.
I'm going to say it wrong, and I'm going to say the privy again. I'm just going to call it the privy at this point. Does anyone else know? Has anyone else been in?
We're not
Saying
privy to that
sanitarium.
information.
Yeah, it's a sanitarium.
Which has a less than direct line to privies. You have to understand my brain to get the connection, and it's probably best for you if you don't.
Oops, carry on.
I can do I can try and do a search and see if we can find some old blueprints or something on the station.
Do it. This is fantastic. I think, especially if you can find really.
They might be
Right, like
old and out of date, but some of the foundations.
I would honestly prefer some older ones, especially if you can find anything more around when the station was developed, because I think that has higher likelihood of including hidden areas that they had to maybe modify the station to obtain or to create.
Makes sense. I think we also need to decide, are we going to treat these people that work there, like, do we care about their motivations? You know, why are they doing it? Or is it just open season and we're just going to, like, take them out?
Ultimately, I think our
Face murder hobos!
based on the deal that we just hammered out, that I just hammered out, we will get paid more if we figure out what's going on instead of just going guns blazing.
Or if we figure things out.
Yeah.
While going.
Why do you when you say that? No, I get it. I got it. I'm just.
I'll definitely want to do some snooping in there when I get in with this here security tablet.
Yes. I think plugging in and getting as much information downloaded directly from the source as we can is going to be a good idea. Definitely something that I'm going to want you to do when we get in there, assuming that they're going to have some type of closed network system.
And Marcus said I could shoot those guys, so shut up. I'm not feeling guilty about it
Is
at all.
Marcus the captain?
No.
So you do what Marcus says over what I say.
Oh, dang.
I thought the captain was the captain of the ship.
I feel like it. Unless we're on the ship and you're giving orders instead of going, oh shit, we're under fire, what do I do?
We are currently on the ship.
Yeah.
I am currently giving orders. We are trying to do this in a way where
Come on,
the only mistake in this group does not get caught.
Mm-hmm.
In addition
maybe you just say
to
any mistake.
nobody else getting caught.
Okay.
Our safety is paramount here.
Which is why I get pretty happy if things start going south. If things look like you got it handled, then I don't do it.
Okay. Okay, and like I feel like I think that what we should aim for in this, at least in this initial
The carotid.
penetration is the only word coming to mind.
Right, yeah,
Like,
carotid. Penetrate the carotid, we're good.
Okay.
No.
We want this to be non-violent. We want this to be as non-violent as we can possibly make it. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves. We might not be able to accomplish everything in this first go. So let's.
It's your plan, Cap. I don't like it. It's your plan.
Well, because we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna plan for the worst. I'm not saying you won't be able to shoot people and kill people, but we're not gonna plan on that.
We don't plan on killing anybody, but
And yet it happens.
yeah, more often when it's needed than any other reason.
We could get a
Penetrating fluoride. Yes, we're penetrating fluoride.
I literally, Bill, I don't know what you said, but I heard something, and the transcript said, oh, we're penetrating the chloride? Sure, yeah.
Carotid, like the artery?
Carotid! Oh, gotcha. That makes way more sense.
I like your version, just leave it.
This is maybe getting into the list that we're going to figure out between sessions, but we could look into getting a fiber scope or a recon probe to help us find out.
To send in
information.
first, but
Both
this is
sound like things to bill to the other lady.
I think sending in a person will probably be a person or a group of people will probably be less noticeable than sending in a probe.
I think we need some station guard costumes.
I think you're right. I think a station guard costume, at least, well, like I say, travel in groups. So
What's without holes?
how with that?
Yeah,
Because
that's
the
going to
holes-
cost money then.
The holes will draw more attention. Well, and if you remember the outfits of the fake guards, they weren't great.
Oh,
Like those.
But they were free.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, DM,
Yes.
but Marcus, with his language modulator,
Mhm.
could at least
from a distance, like not in costume, but could help augment costumes, or even in like just like indirect like or communications rather than being in person, could use the language modulator to be like, oh, well, like I sound like I'm one of these, like one of like an officer from these folks. So I could like.
You can automatically translate your speech to another language if you speak slowly.
Could be great to have a different.
Yes.
You ever seen Return of the Jedi? Old Earth movie.
Is that the one with the walking
I
carpet?
thought it
thing?
was Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
It's a soft J.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, it's Return of the Yeti.
Yeah.
I was really
Jedi.
I was expecting that, because that Yeti attacked him in the second movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to come back in the third.
Spent the whole movie looking for it. Never showed up. I was so disappointed.
Anyway.
No, I think a guard uniform is a good idea. So that's making me think that we are going to want to penetrate this place in two separate groups. One set up as the fake guard group, another set up as a regular group. We will both go in the same entrance, unless if there is a back door. The guards might do better in the back door. I am trying for this. I see that base. I think I would prefer us not necessarily to get out of sight of each other, which is why I'm thinking we might just do the double penetration through one door.
Or we do the guards with a mystic prisoner that we.
No, I would rather avoid that if we are able to, at least on this mission, because we don't know where they're going and what's happening to them. If I must, I must. I really don't feel very comfortable with it, with the complete lack of information that we currently have.
You don't feel comfortable with that level of penetration?
No, I do not feel comfortable with that level of penetration.
Okay.
Only with the double penetration.
Not
In the same hole.
And the mystic would have to be in the entrance.
My bad, in that hole.
Look, we've already said we don't have the Trojans, so I'm uncomfortable.
no.
Even the kids getting in on this now. Come on.
Edging mission, then.
Oh.
I think we've officially found the end.
And
Wait.
I'm
I
not,
think that's it.
I'm not allowed to take my shot in this mission? This is fucked up.
No, you
right.
want to wait until the double penetration happens before you take the shot.
Wait, no, sorry.
That's
There's
the
double
possible
team
case.
single penetration.
That's it. Double
No, there's double penetration with a single entry point,
And this, and yeah.
and then you take your shot.
And then I get
Okay. All right, I'm gonna back us way up. We're gonna mind wipe the last minute and a half.
glanced off the side.
All right, I think I'm gonna call. I think we've reached the end of the pay attention. It has been slowly leak. It has been slowly
Slowly, you say.
it's been a little
One
bit.
other thing I would like to do
The last
that
10
is
minutes.
not sex related. Okay, so we've got a plan. We've had our little round table. Everyone's got thoughts. Scratch is going to approach Shava.
What's up, kid?
She does not like being called kid. There's Grimace. But she says, would you accompany me to go see my contact?
Sure. Should I bring Bertha?
Bertha?
She's a little dog I keep in my closet. It barks really loud at people and they fall down and die.
You have a little dog?
It's a gun. I'm calling my gun has a name.
My pew pew has a first name.
Hey, shut up. Dent gave me the idea and it made sense at the time.
All right, I'm trying, y'all. I really am. Okay, so yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Meet you in the airlock.
All right. I meet him in the airlock.
2 minutes later.
Okay.
Okay. So we leave, go like 2 feet forward, and then like to the side, outside, like if there's, I don't know if there's windows on the ship, who knows? I don't know. I'm being sneaky, okay? So I'm very paddock, coded right now. Listen,
Yeah.
I think I can trust you.
Yeah, I'd like to think that too.
This is going to be really hard for you to believe, but I'm actually a mystic.
I gotta roll. Saba hides his rolling his eyes by going, no.
Is there?
I
is
know,
there a
I know.
performance
It's
check
so hard to
or-
believe.
Sure, yeah. There's a performance check. Hold on.
You rolled 6 too.
I did roll a 6. Yeah, mild shock. What's fucking beautiful. Yeah. Quit clowning around.
No, I mean it. I really am, okay?
Okay,
What they
you
took
are.
Dent, but Dent is not a mystic. I am. He took, he jumped in front of the bullet, whatever. So they took him instead of me.
Okay, so what makes you think you are one of those? If you've never
I
done
have
anything, how do you-
powers.
Well, we all got our own powers in our own way, sweetheart. Just can you be more specific?
No.
All right, that's fair. You don't want to talk about it. That's all
The
right.
other mystic gets it.
Yeah.
All right. So my contact
Is you?
is
Holy crap! I knew you were going about this too weird, man. You're so sneaky. Okay, so
I
what
know.
do you do now?
all
How
right.
is it
So
on Dent?
I just I don't want everyone else to know because I don't know everybody all that well. But I can do a thing that will tell me where Dent is.
All right,
But I'm vulnerable while I do it, so I need someone to guard me.
where do you need to be to do this?
Apparently not on the ship because they think I have a contact here.
That's fair. Okay. Check it out. Let's go sneak into the shuttle, and we'll do it inside the shuttle.
Right, I'm super good at sneaking.
Disregard. Let's
Gonna
go.
great.
No, let's go check out the nearest.
Jeffrey's too.
We've had that discussion.
Jameson tube.
Check out the nearest Jeremy's too.
Where would you? Okay, so like, if you were gonna go meet this contact, where would you go to do this? Where some person could watch one entrance and not have to worry about a second.
Okay, literally, I hate Coriolis. Okay, it's a hive of villainy, and I don't like it here. So when Dent and I would do this, I would go up to the roof of our orphanage, and that's where I would do my thing.
That's not in Coriolis, though.
No. So we can do it here. It won't take
Hold on.
long.
Check it out. We'll go to my shuttle. My bad. The Freudian slip. Swear. To the shuttle, and you do your thing there, and we'll say that we're discussing and using those communications to talk to your contact if anyone gets suspicious, if they see us. If not, do we just say you got all your contact and things are fine? Fair?
I'm sure they won't see us because I'm very sneaky, but I'm really, really glad that you're on my side here.
I'm trying to be. It's difficult because I don't know what I need to know about mystics and stuff. I've never only met the two of you. The two of you now.
Don't worry. There's no danger to you. Probably. I mean, mostly. I mean, in the greater scheme of like the universe, who knows how many darkness points could happen from what we're about to do here today. But, in general, we should be fine.
So there's a non-zero chance things are going to be okay. Got it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I
All
love
right.
the optimism. All right.
We go right back inside and take the sneaky.
And she's like, up against the sides of the wall and like being sneaky.
Hey, Shaba, you're back already?
There's no. Are you saying there's no route from the airlock to the dock to the.
I was walking by getting some cables.
Cables.
on the shuttle radio.
USB-C.
Oh, that. Okay. Do you want me to turn off the video feed in the shuttle then?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
It's got a real eager to go check out the shuttle.
Walks back to the bridge.
Get in the shuttle.
He turns to Shaba and she goes, "That was
No.
really slick. Well done."
Oh, I know. I've had to practice that once or twice before in my career.
Unplug the USB cable.
Shaba will actually make safe the shuttle. Seal the hatch. Use the external cameras to make sure no one's coming. And let her do her thing.
I would like to believe that at least one of those external cameras is actually just glued to some sort of like, I don't know, soap opera of some kind.
No, not today.
Because it depends who's working.
Exactly.
All right, Sean, you look like you might want to say something.
No, I was figuring we would. That would be a good thing to start the next session with.
Ooh.
Okay.
So we will stop with you preparing to reach out to your contact, and we will pick up the next session with that as the start.
All right.
I also think Fixer had mentioned looking for the blueprints or looking for information on the sanatorium. So I would figure that those two things would be kind of happening simultaneously. So I'll be able to give you the answers to both of those at the start of the next session.
And I also don't know if there's any reason or way that Imogen might be interested in what's happening.
You would have to tell her.
I know, but she's super stoned most of the time, so it's kind of hard to know whether or not she would like catch on to anything.
Like she wouldn't be able to tell you were using your powers
Okay.
unless you went up and told her.
No, I would definitely not do that. No.